Good evening. First of all, thank you for staying with us despite our delayed start. We are here, and we're ready for more AEL University. I am Formal, and joining me making their AEL debut, good friend Jake. Welcome to the university scene. It's been a long while since you were here and actually playing in it.
Yeah, I know. I was actually playing the last time I was here, so I'm excited to watch what the university talent has to offer.
Well, at the moment, you know, maybe not the best foot forward right now. Again, we do apologize for some of the delays in coming into this one. But trust me when I say you're not going to want to miss a couple of these matches that are going to be played today. But before we go too deep into it, a big thank you to our sponsors as well for staying with us and helping us, you know, put on events like this, starting, of course, with Predator Gaming, the gaming PC partner who provides high-end gaming focused PC solutions in both laptop and desktop formats, powered by Intel. A big thank you to them. You have your PC partner, though, but then you need your monitor, and that's where AOC comes in. So AOC Monitors, the gaming monitor partner who help provide the best in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. Thank you to them. And our third sponsor, of course, Game on Cancer, charity of choice for the AEL, who fund much-needed cancer research projects. If you'd like to donate, please head to AEL's Tiltify campaign page. There's a not a barcode. I forgot what they're called.
QR code.
I'm old. Yeah, that's the one. I'm old. All right. Yeah, the UR code is right beneath Jake. So go ahead and scan that one if you are willing to, you know, make that donate. Game on Cancer. They hold so many amazing events, so that would be super cool to see. But let's get into it, Jake. You missed the first week. Here are the standings to give you an idea, kind of where everyone's sitting at. And I got to ask, is there any names here that kind of stand out to you?
Well, I hear Macquarie has a good roster. I see Zen on there, which I'm very excited to watch. But yeah, honestly, a lot of these players are super new for me, so I'm going to be learning a lot about the talent in the universities.
What's crazy to me about the Macquarie lineup is Zen was the sub. It actually didn't play last week, and the team still just like 3-0 rolled. So
yeah, no, they have the GOAT Luna. I mean, Luna's a beast at RLCS, so I imagine he'll pop off here as well.
And yet that jersey that I bought for him still hasn't arrived yet. So not sure what's going on there, Lunar. Might have to get on that. But let's take a look at what our matches are going to be for today. Of course, we're going to be opening with UTS versus Griffith. USYD will then take on UON, UOW versus RMIT, and UWA versus Macquarie. I want to put a little asterisk in. Order of these matches might be subject to change. Not entirely sure if this is going to stay the same. But these are the four matches we're going to get in whatever order. So just if there's any one of these, matchups you're excited about, don't worry, it's still going to happen.
Yeah, no, everyone seems to be here and ready now. We did have a little bit of a mix-up, but the players came through in the end. Max, you had your doubts, but I believed the whole way.
Yeah, someone had to. Someone had to be positive, I guess. I don't know. I'm just negative. I'm negative today. So on that note, with a grumpy mindset, let's go to the pitch. Let's kick this one off. UTS will be taking on Griffith University, our first match. Blue versus red. Blue for UTS. Griffith in red. And, it's kind of State of Origin colors. You got
Yeah,
Sydney in blue, Griffith in close to maroon. I can vibe with that.
Yeah, who's been winning the State of Origin lately? I'm out of the loop.
I have no idea.
Yeah, we both are.
No clue.
Look, when I was growing up, Queensland were just demolishing New South Wales all the time.
That's what I remember as well, right? Like that was the Queensland glory years with like Darren Lockyer and things like that. And don't know how it sits right now, but what I do know, game one underway. Casual, Not Owl, and Knight on the UTS side. Sleepy, Ados, and Extremely Washed Up on the Griffith side. Players to look out for, Knight, of course, for UTS. Sleepy, probably for the Griffith side. And we'll see how they play this one out. First shot, going to be saved by Knight on the line.
Oh, he tried to be too cool with it. No flip, just tried to get it on net. But you got to hit a bit harder than that to score.
Yeah, Knight's an interesting one. I still remember back during the other kind of bubbly event that RLCS players tend to look at, which was the ODL. I was recommended picking up Knight. And I went for him. Played quite well then. Very mechanical player. Kind of been waiting for Knight to break out a bit more on that RLCS scene because I think the talent is there, but just haven't really had the right team yet.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, with RLCS, we tend to always have those players chilling at the top, but we do want to see players like Knight mix it up, hopefully.
Yeah, and I mean, this is the exact kind of environment where you'll want to see it because, like, I guess that sort of mix of opponents, because there are some top-tier teams in this event where if you can step up and kind of, like, keep pace with them, it can prove yourself. Now, I'm not sure Griffith is necessarily that top-tier team. I mean, a lot of history with the school within the AEL, but at that same token, as of late, Griffith hasn't really had that same firepower that they've had before. I don't want to name them after Extremely Washed Up because that would be a little bit rude. However, I don't know, the name's a little apropos, I suppose.
What's your predictions for this series? Who do you think's taking it?
I would go UTS 3-1.
3-1?
Would be my
Okay.
take. Yeah.
I mean, Griffith are doing a little bit better, I got to say, at the start of this one. They've had a few more chances.
They have, and I mean, a lot of those coming from Ados, which is what I'm a little bit surprised about. My eyes are kind of on Sleepy usually when watching this team, but Ados off to a pretty hot start, as is the rest of the team. I mean, no goals scored yet, only one shot taken from the UTS side, and now a chance. Sleepy puts it toward the line. Owl will get the first save, not the second. Ados makes it 1-0.
Yeah, no, look at the pressure coming out of Griffith. They're passing to each other. They're keeping it up. They have UTS absolutely on the back foot, and you can see after a while, you're just not going to be able to keep that ball out.
Yeah, and that will be the first goal going Griffith's way. Look, I'm happy to be wrong, because if this is State of Origin, I mean, I got to back the Queensland side, right? I got to back Griffith.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, I'll be a UTS fan. They got this.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. Sleepy has a chance off the post. Won't be able to put it through. Obviously, game one, still getting a feel for it. And I don't know, see, like, I still reckon, Jake, you're going to be the better judge of talent here when it comes to, like, looking out for players who's going to be standing out, because my silver eyes only see flashy things. I'm kind of looking towards you to see, like, no, actually, Extremely Washed Up. That back pass was actually perfect, and Ados, he meant to miss that reset.
It was a fake. It was a fake. Yeah, I guess you're right. I tend to really rate car control when it comes to looking, especially like individual players, right? If you have good car control and you're like really looking like you have everything under control, then I think that's the signs of a really good player and then potentially a good team.
All right, well, we'll be keeping our eyes on that. That is for certain. Very low scoring game number one. My type of game. Sleepy shot, though, is going to be saved. Still haven't seen too much of UTS, though, on the attacking half. They've been really struggling against pretty decent-looking rotations coming from the Griffith side. No,
Griffith are looking awesome, honestly. They're looking like, maybe they should have been the favorites moving in, but, I mean, everything changes day to day. Gross is changing as well, and then even sometimes he just gets that first goal on the board to shift the momentum of a series, and Not Owl getting a nice long shot here.
Yeah, extremely washed up, just an awkward angle and trying to make that save. That's not the car control you're looking for, I take it.
No, that was a bit tragic. And he'll be sad about that one. You got to save your flip in those situations, and yeah, I think he'll be disappointed soon.
We'll see if, you know, the most unfortunate name, if extremely washed up, can bounce it back. Like, I'm still convinced that this is just some ex-pro player, like ex-RLCS player, that I don't know who it is and they're hiding behind the mask.
Yeah.
Right there.
No, you never know. You never know. I mean, that's essentially what they're implying, but yeah, it'd be a bit difficult to tell.
I'm going to put that out there once again, Twitch chat. I do have you open on my second monitor. If you know who Extremely Washed Up was before, I mean, I don't know. Paradise used to play for Griffith. So did Lurky. Baked Potato said he retired recently. These are all players from the old Griffith side. If it's any of them,
whoa, is it
please
Potato? That'd be sick.
That would, yeah, retires, goes back to the Uni League and changes his name to Extremely Washed Up. That would be a Baked Potato thing to do.
But didn't he retire like just like a month ago or something? He wouldn't be washed up yet.
Well, why do you think he retired?
Actually, true. That's that could be why.
No, I actually thought Potato was like starting to peak at moments. That was a retirement that really caught me off guard.
Yeah. No, he was having a few good games. Yeah, he absolutely carried one series in the RCS, but I mean, look at that banger. That could be a Potato banger right there, but at the moment, oh no.
Oh no, Knight, you got to pull the trigger. Go for it. Takes it to the corner. Oh, Coswell's not there. In fact, we're going the other way. Ados going to try to slow it down, go for the dribble. I'm not sure they have the boost to stay with it, and Not Owl will put it into the ground. We have an overtime.
Ados clutching up there, keeping his team in it, and oh no, please don't be in, Okay. Very fortunate.
Welcome to the Uni League. Usually that one does go in.
In RLCS, they will go in it as well, I mean.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair.
But
they're a lot faster.
They're faster? Yeah, they're more impressive kickoff goals.
There is no such thing as an impressive kickoff goal. I stand by that. I hate the kickoff goal. It should... Goals should be locked for the first 10 seconds, just not allowed in.
Wow, that would be interesting. How would that work?
Poorly.
That's why you don't work for Psionics.
Yeah, no, that's right. Oh, Ados, a swing and a miss. Still Sleepy gets there first. Fair enough. Casual will put it back over. Sleepy actually has Ados across the middle. Going to go for it. Putting it through.
What a goal. That was sick.
That was such a risky pass, but yeah, all three defenders having to go at it. No one could beat Ados for the play, and there you have it. Griffith takes game one.
Dude, Ados had a big game one there. He kept his game in it. He got the overtime goal as well. That was awesome.
I'm still surprised Griffith actually went for that pass, though, because, like, there were two defenders in the box right there, and it was such a tight pass. Like, Ados was coming out of the corner. That was such a risky play. It would have been so easy for, like, UTS to turn that into a 2v1 on the opposite end, but yeah, hey, they made it work.
Maybe they have faith, though. You know, you can defend those 1v2s, and you can also decide. You can go for the pass and decide not to commit to it. I think you're sure, definitely risky, but I think well paid off for sure.
I mean, you can't be too critical of it, right? It was the overtime goal. It was the Griffith win, and that's going to be the first game going to the Maroons side. All of our matches tonight will be best of fives, if that wasn't made clear before. Just making sure we get that across right now, because that's kind of how we do it here in the AEL. So I miss, do you miss league play like this in the RLCS?
I do, actually. I do. League play was actually kind of hype. At the time, like, Rocket League players will complain about everything. We've seen that. So it's like every format apparently sucks to them. But League play was kind of, it was kind of hype. You really had to, like, prepare for that team. You didn't scrim them the whole week, and you, like, got your intel from, like, other teams being, like, how they're playing, how they're looking. So it was definitely different, and I do miss that getting, sprinkled in sometimes.
I always wondered about that, like, because, I mean, you were playing then, like, would you watch VODs of the other team to try and learn their playstyle, like, going into matches? Like, would you hit the film?
Not from scrims, because you can never trust scrims, right? But no, you certainly, especially if it's like a rematch, right? You definitely look at how you guys played against them before, and then try and improve on from there.
Yeah, I don't know. I always like the idea of having like a week to prepare for an opponent. It kind of adds more stakes to the game itself.
Yeah.
As opposed to like those RLCS, you know, the groups of like 20 teams where you played them all in one day. Like that was just not the same kind of group stage that we enjoyed.
Yeah. No, it was interesting. The other thing was you got really good like focused practice out of it, because like maybe one team would always just beat you by scoring backboard goals, and it's like the whole week that would be all you cared about in practice. So it was fun. Yeah, I bet the teams would miss it as well a little bit.
See, I mean, a lot of the young players these days never really got to play in that though as well. Like when we look at the RLCS in particular, like because I'm trying to think like. How many players still in RLCS actually played in the league play similar to this?
I know. I think Torsos is becoming like the oldest player now, which is insane to think. And I also plays Chance.
And then more unforced errors across the middle, which is good. Good.
They're back. UTS is actually really controlling this game and kind of showing what they're made of as well, because they were really getting just rolled over. Although Ados, again, just looking very impressive with his mechanics.
Yeah, Ados has been sort of the star of the show so far, probably the most consistent player. Looking at both sides, realistically, I mean, right there gets the better of Knight, not Owl, third member, has to put it as far away from defenders as possible. And I don't know, sometimes I just see hesitation coming from both of these teams to like really go for a play. Like Sleepy right there had a chance to get a quick bang, instead pulled back for the boost and took their time to line up their touch. I would like to see more instinctual plays moving forward. Sleepy almost got one through.
Yeah, no, that was nice. You're right, they're sometimes getting caught a little flat-footed. You remember these guys might not play with each other too much, and it's still very early on in the league, week 2, so we're expecting, you know, it to not be perfect. And Knight with a big solo play, getting the first on the board.
Yeah, I was waiting for a Knight solo play to come through. Pretty well done. Fakes out the midfielder and then just turns into a powerful shot, actually, catching Washed Up off guard. We did see UTS, you know, last game equalize. They got one goal before. Will it be enough to hold here in game number 2? Still 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, it's a big difference here, though. UTS have really been in control. We really only had that one chance coming out of Griffith earlier, so they're going to have to change something to get more chances.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Griffith only 2 shots recorded. First 3 minutes of this game, both from Ados, of course, and they're probably going to try to find another shot here. Sleepy goes up with it. Doesn't actually find it, and now a chance to go the other way. Not Owl across the middle, just needs to put it straight, and wound up putting it off the backboard instead. Yeah,
Washed Up is struggling a little bit being far back. He almost got scored on there. And you're right, Griffith are being very risky with how they're throwing everyone at the ball. We saw it work last game, but there's certainly going to be times this series. Yeah, close bump plays, but not quite.
Yeah, you rarely see someone collect 2 defenders quite like that. Unfortunately, Sleepy couldn't seal the deal. Open net miss. No. Knight does not, though, and it's going to be 2-0.
Yeah, this is called getting stuck in no man's land for Ados. Not challenging, not defending, just kind of doing everything except what he needed to do. And Knight is going to punish that instantly.
And that will take us to a 2-0 lead. I'm guessing tying up the series as well. UTS is bouncing back in this second game. They've had more control. They've had more opportunities. Ados is getting closer and closer, but with a minute remaining, asking for 2. With how hard goals have been to come by, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, we'll see. Extremely Washed Up again, getting caught quite a bit awkward, and you can see UTS are really warmed up now. They're playing a lot quicker. Their mechanics are working out for them, and the tide's really shifting here.
Yeah, it is, and that's going to be the problem, I would imagine, for Griffith moving further. Again, UTS, they were having, I believe they were the side having problems just locking in their roster. Not Owl, I believe, is the emergency sub they've had come in. Sleepy doesn't get credit for that. When did Washed Up get the touch?
I think he got it here and it was an own goal. Yeah.
Oh, no.
He floats it in slowly. Sleepy fakes it. And Gadgeville bangs it into the top corner. What a finish.
Oh, I thought that came off Sleepy. That's, you know. Yeah, you always get one.
A little too high here, man.
Well, Sleepy just missed the equalizer right there. way overshot it. Still pressure could come from the corner. 15 seconds remaining, and
nice.
that should seal it. No! Washed Up gets underneath. Ados has the chance, but can't quite find that psycho touch. Instead, it'll come down to Sleepy, putting it on the net. Washed Up is there. Boost! No, Ados!
Wait, it's in, it's in?
No, Knight!
Wow, so close. Griffith almost getting the final chance. I tell you what, it did look like 2-0 up. That wasn't going to be a close game, but Griffith, what a comeback to almost get back in it.
So, here's something I've noticed, and I have the same problem in like other sports like gridiron and okay, I can, you know what, I can say rugby as well. We can carry this over and actually make an Australian reference for once. Why don't teams play with that same sense of urgency throughout? Because it feels like there's all these amazing 0-second plays that happen across like all sports, Rocket League in particular, where the team that's 1 goal down gets so close so many times with 0 seconds. But then the 2 minutes leading up to it, there's like they feel lip in the water. Like, what is it about the 0 seconds that actually gets teams to wake up?
Yeah, well, partly it's the risk taking, right? Because it's like, yeah, it is risky to throw everyone forward, but it's exciting and it works out. But you're right, it's also mentally, sometimes it's hard to just be like sharp and at your best the whole game, but when there's only a few seconds left, that'll wake you up.
I just feel like if there's a team to turn it on to that level, like for an entire game, I'd be so curious. Like if a team plays, let's act like it's 0 seconds from the word go, how would they perform? Like would they win more than lose? Would it be always high-scoring games? I'd always be super curious on that one.
Yeah. No, I mean, whenever you have those like dominant teams in the region, I think they pull it off. I mean, like when Ground Zero, that first tournament, that's certainly what they were doing, just scoring everything.
Yeah, and when they look like one of the best teams in the world, let alone within Australia, when they piece that together. So, Ados will get that shot, and that's going to be the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, great play here. Extremely washed up, setting it up super nicely. And look at how quick Ados is there in the team bump is definitely unfortunate to add to that.
This is nice. Like, we're getting one silly play a game. That's what we want. Not too many. Not too few, just sprinkle them in there. A lot of them at UTS's expense.
The game is young, I believe in more.
Oh, we'll get more,
Sleepy?
don't worry.
Ooh, nice shot, right in the corner.
Yeah, Sleepy falling through. I mean, Ados with that setup to extremely washed up. You can see Knight on the backboard just not quite able to read it. Tried to get the spike, too slow to the play. Sleepy there for it, and this is looking a lot more like what Griffith looked like in the first game.
Yeah, no, extremely washed up is really warmed up now as well. He was struggling the first few games, but the last 2 goals have been amazing passes from him.
So the confidence back on that Griffith side.
Well, here's another one.
Are they able to turn it into something? Yes, they are. Not Owl. Ooh, almost got dunked on right there, unfortunately for washed up. Couldn't keep it straight.
Oh, here's a nice pass, though. That is a banger. What a shot from Not Owl.
How fast was this one? 160!
Yeah, from the midfield as well. Was that an own goal? Yeah.
It was. It was. Okay, that's where it came from. I was about to say, like, that didn't look 160.
I know, you don't see that much. But that was still a super powerful shot. I mean, that's the whole reason it went in.
I think that's like the second fastest goal I've seen on a broadcast now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Second biggest number, at least.
No, it's always like that, though. It's never actually the goal. It's just someone own-goaling it at the last second.
Well, no, but there was still that one. Pineapple Cake from APAC pinched it from midfield, and it was 183.
Whoa, from a pinch? That'd be sick.
Yeah, it was super sick.
Oh, he's a counter-attack goal, though. The Not Out misses it! He wasn't boosting. He was like taking his time, but yeah, there was no time to be taking there, man. He had to get that.
Oh, that's one you're gonna want back, and like it definitely seems to be the case where Griffith has been the more consistent team. Like that they've made less silly mistakes throughout, like no own goals. Okay, well,
as you say that,
for the most part, they have been the more consistent team. Still no own goals. Still have that one in their favor.
No, like Not Owl and Knight, when they're connecting and their mechanics are on point, they look like the best players in this lobby by far. They're looking awesome, but you're right, they can't consistently hit that level, and at the same time, Griffith are matching it and defending well.
Yeah, they have been, and I mean, big reason why they have that lead right now. Safe to say has been Ados on defense. No. That was awkward. Now Not Owl versus extremely washed up, and washed up gets the save. Sleepy with the follow through. Could take advantage of the triple commit. You just need to put this one straight.
Here's a tough read.
Is not there.
Well, he almost had it though. He actually gets the follow-up pass. No one's there, but that was creative.
That was creative, and it almost turned into something after that double commit in the middle, but now Sleepy. Ooh, awkward touch across the midfield. Doesn't allow UTS to capitalize on it. Yeah, there's been moments for both these teams that could leave them wanting right now. A lot of missed opportunities. This could be another one here. Ados can't get it past Owl.
They're just losing their rotations. They're getting some great chances, but then when the dust clears, there's just no one there to put it in. But still promising signs, and look, they're doing excellently on defense as well, but UTS, they're starting to wake up now and get that pressure back.
Yeah, they're starting to definitely become more and more alive. A minute and a half, more than enough time to equalize, and the chances have been there. In fact, UTS doubled the amount of shots right now, and Not Owl making Sleepy look silly, tying up this game.
Wow, so impressive from Not Owl. You can see the control he has over this, and getting multiple touches after the flip reset as well to beat that last defender. Just beautiful.
Yeah, Not Owl putting it through, and so curious who Not Owl is. Again, I'm pretty sure Not Owl was the sub that came through. I'm going to quickly try and look that one up and figure out, is that the sub that came in? Because it got confusing right there towards the end.
Yeah, no, there's heaps of players floating around in the mix, but well, luckily we even got a game in the first place, so very happy. Not Owl.
Okay, it was Casual. Casual was the last second edition, not Owl. My apologies.
Gotcha. Yeah. Wasn't Chu on UTS? Who
yes,
was the one?
Chu and Magnet normally are on this team.
But they're just not playing.
Yeah, not today.
Okay.
And which is disappointing because like they're each promising bubble scene players, and like they would have made me favor UTS at the start. Maybe I should still be favoring them now. We'll see. Obviously, winner of this game takes us to match point, most likely coming from the next goal. Sleepy looking, gets pushed away. Not Owl's going to try to chase it through across the middle and win it.
Oh, he had the clear. He just messed it up. Oh, just perfect top corner shot again. Our second great own goal of the series.
Yeah, so much for Griffith not getting an own goal, right?
Oh, man, that is tragic. Griffith really are struggling, though. They are getting counterattacked and throwing a lot of players forward, and Not Owl is really getting warmed up now.
Yeah, Ados can only do so much, it feels like. Washed up, a chance for redemption. Throws it straight to Casual, but here comes Ados looking for Sleepy. They don't connect. Knight gets it over, washed up, and now with the clear from Not Owl, 10 seconds remaining. That could have sealed the deal. We saw Griffith get close last time, though. Can they get it together this time? Sleepy misses! The net was open, and Sleepy just misses the ball. UTS advanced to match point.
Casual is clutching up as the sub. He did some serious defensive saves there right at the end. And UTS, they started the series slow, but they're the first to get to match point.
Yeah, that they are. And I mean, Not Owl in particular started the series slow, and then all of a sudden pulls out a hat trick, gets themselves to match point, and now I think we're seeing some car swaps happening on that UTS side, so we'll see what they're going to be able to be bringing out. I'm excited to see if Griffith can bounce back. Losing 2 in a row, it's going to be tough for the Griffith side.
It's a close series, though. I mean, all the games have been close. I feel like Griffith were almost the better team there, to be honest. It was just Not Owl absolutely popping off to keep UTS in the game. So, yeah, I don't think Griffith are out of this at all.
I don't think so either. I'm just trying to re-find last week's results just to remind myself. I'm pretty sure both these teams actually came up short in week 1. So they're each looking for their first win on the season. And in the, that round robin format, dropping 2 games early, it just makes the work you have to do in the second half of the season that much more difficult. So big opportunity right now. UTS can put Griffith away with a win here.
Yeah, and they're starting out strong, winning the kickoff, and you can see Griffith still overextending. Is that just going to go in? It is. Not Owl. Can't stop him from scoring.
Yeah, that went Night Owl's way, or Not Owl. Okay,
It's confusing.
Do they have Night Owls in Sydney?
I don't know. Do they have them elsewhere?
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a convenience store in Queensland. Throughout Brisbane, and like every time I see Night Owl, I'm just thinking Night Owl. And and you know, they are the Queensland team. I'm wondering if there's how could they not have Night Owls in New South Wales?
I've never seen it. Yeah, no. What, are they everywhere? Are they?
Yeah, there's like everywhere. They're like 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
But we also have 7-Elevens.
No, we're not cool. We just have 7-Elevens.
Well, the whole thing was like they're like 24 hours. That's why they're called Night Owls.
Ah, gotcha. Makes sense. Alright, well, Not Owl's trying to confuse us. And Night. Yeah, that's the hard part. They're just so similarly named.
Yeah, and then you have Casual, who it sounds like casual. And that's probably what they were going for as well, I'd like to assume.
I just thought he was French or something. It'd be a cool French name.
I'm not in deep French phonics. Oh, Ados, that was an open net.
Oh! That was almost an impressive own goal. What would be a game in this series without one?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Normally, I say we get one per broadcast, but this first series has delivered with a few quality ones, as well as some quality threatening touches from Ados. Not quite able to get that reset, but they might get a second chance. Not Owl actually goes over washed up. Two defenders to beat, and very late save coming from Ados.
Yeah, no, he pulls it off though. Sleepy wasn't concerned. He was chilling, trusted his teammate, and they get it in the end. But I don't think Griffith can afford to lose another goal. Like you were saying, goals have been a bit hard to come by in this series, and they can't let this lead that UTS have grow any larger.
It feels like the team with less shots has been winning most of these games as well. At the moment, UTS only 2 shots on compared to Griffith's 5, and yet they're the team with the lead. It's been a very odd series, Jake. It's been a very odd series.
I think it's because of all the counterattacks, right? There's just been so many counterattacks. You can see, especially Griffith, they've done a great job of holding the pressure, but UTS have had excellent defense, and eventually Griffith start to overcommit.
Yeah, I mean, Griffith has been, sometimes a little too aggressive, and we'll see if that's going to burn them here. It's double commit, both defenders miss. Casual a bit too far back to punish this time around, and Griffith kind of got away with one there.
Yeah, Griffith, again, they cannot afford to let another goal in, especially now the time's getting lower. Sleepy with an awesome first touch. Ados deciding to freestyle instead, but, it's creative. It causes chaos. Could have worked.
Could have worked, didn't quite. 2 minutes remaining. Griffith still needing that equalizer to keep themselves in this series. Eyes
nice
should
pass.
be on Ados. Not going to get to it this time, though. It will be cleared back the other way.
Yeah, nice touch from Sleepy. Although Knight is very quick. Not Out is even quicker. Very impressive play from him. Still looking like he's absolutely in form and very dangerous.
Now extremely washed up on the counter. May have just found it. Straight down the middle. Extremely washed up. Ties us up.
Yeah, Casual just did not sense the danger. Just drives off. And washed up, he's not going to miss that one. He's not that washed yet.
I'm curious what Casual's camera settings are now, because that was as close to tailgating as you can get. I'm surprised they didn't actually see them.
Casual has the car design to be one of those mega zoomed out players. I really see it. He just people with those car designs tend to have those camera settings.
Yeah, that could be the case. That was an awkward one, and now with a minute 18 remaining, kind of feels like, was it you who first said the silver goal situation?
I've never heard that, so no.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, Casual just found it, so it's going to be 2-1 for UTS.
Yeah, makes up for his mistake. Gets the elusive silver goal, which I have no idea what it means, but good job from him in UTS. Again, if they win this game, they take the series.
Well, it's like overtime is the golden goal wins it. Yeah. The silver goal is the one that you get at the end of regulation that should end it, but sometimes doesn't.
That's all right. I like that. The silver goal. We can start using that.
I thought that came from you. I don't remember who because I stole it from someone.
I'm not that creative. I feel like it's like a Bass thing or a Hyperia thing,
Oh, it might have been an EU caster. Ados is going to equalize.
It's too creative for us Australians. What do we know?
It might have been Bacon, actually.
Ah.
It might have been Bacon. I don't know. It was either Bacon or Tylacto or someone like that. Some Europe, some British person.
We'll bring it here. We'll bring it here.
Yeah, let's steal it. Australia's good at stealing from the British.
Easy.
It's kind of what like Australia is known for. It's what the country was founded on. People who stole from the British.
All right, wait. I might have been a bit zoned out talking about the silver goal, but how did we get tied up again? What was the goal?
Ados just kind of dribbled it over the top of like 2 people.
Dude, Ados is a beast. He's been popping off this series, and really in clutch moments as well. Here's another chance.
Oh.
Good defense from UTS, but now we're in true silver goal territory, maybe turning into golden goal if we get to overtime.
Yeah, I think I'm willing to call this one a golden goal right here. Probably in said overtime unless UTS can put it together here. Knight tries to make the solo play happen. Gets a not-so-friendly bump from a teammate, and now Sleepy,
that's a
the
good
one
shot.
with the chance, is off the backboard. Washed up won't get there. Ados will find it, and we go to overtime.
Oh, what a banger that would have been. I thought it was in, but no. Crossbar and out, and I thought we almost had a kickoff goal, but Sleepy popping off on the other side as well. Ados getting an open net, and he gets it! I thought he missed, but we're going to game 5.
Yay! Game 5, here we go. You know, we get to watch more of the chaos of these 2 teams playing. What's not to love, right? What's not to enjoy?
Dude, these guys deserve a game 5. This has been a sick series. I've been enjoying this.
I'm glad you are. You know what? That makes me happy. Your enjoyment is carrying over to me because I wanted to bring in my RLCS caster friend, come in, watch some high-quality gameplay, and then we got some shenanigans.
Dude, they're university students. They understand their angles, the geometry. It's high-quality gameplay. Different to RLCS, but high quality nonetheless.
13 shots to 4, favoring Griffith University at the end of that one. Ados putting on 5 of those shots, as well as Sleepy, and I think the start of that game, it was all Ados putting on the shots on, and Ados may have gotten most of the goals, but it definitely feels like he gets more success when he does have that follow-up attacking pressure from the others, which does make sense considering how aggressive they've been. This is a team that wants to be on the attack.
Yeah, no, they are playing very aggressively, and then UTS are just counterattacking, especially off the back of Not Ours mechanics. So it is a bit of a clash of styles here. And we'll see who it favors. I think the counter-attacking team generally has the better of it in these Game 5s because it's a bit harder to throw yourself at the ball when you don't have any more room for mistakes.
And we'll see if they're going to be able to find that. I mean, already at the moment, Griffith's defense a little bit awkward. Saw defenders bumping each other. Doesn't result in any openings, though, despite UTS really trying to put pressure through the corner. Doesn't clear to the other side.
I was right. I forgot you can go through player cameras and see their player views. And Casual does have the super zoomed out camera. And yeah, let's that one in. Maybe because of the camera settings, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's all the camera settings. That's why Casual. I mean, it was a swing and a miss from Casual, but.
All right. Here's my guess. I reckon Ados has like the most basic like Devo Season 4 camera settings ever. Ready? He does. That's literally Devo's camera settings. Okay. I'm telling you, you can tell all from the car designs what these players are like.
That is a skill I have not yet learned, Jake. That is.
I'll teach you. It's easy.
I'm willing to learn. Because I don't know, though, as far as I go, it's like I see Fennec and I just see someone who wants to rely on mech. Like, that's as far as I go.
Yeah, no, basically, you want to see, like, how sweaty the car design is. So it's like Knight has, like, a super sweaty car design, you know? He's got, like, the Alpha Boost ripoff. He's got, like, the Stocktane. It's like, he's out there to win. So it's like, he's going to have the most, like, boring pro camera settings ever, you know? Whereas, like, Casual, he's got the topper, you know? He's got the car that no one uses. So, I mean, like, why would he stop there? You know? Let's get some funky camera settings as well.
Everyone swings and misses. Can I just, like, actually further emphasize that? When I started, like, you know, casting and following Rocket League and all that, that was back when, like, everyone just used Stocktane, like, everyone did. It really feels like over the past couple of years we've seen more and more expressive cars out there, like, both in, like, the university scene and in the professional scene as well.
Yeah, but again, it's just people ripping off cars, you know? It's because, like, yeah, the best players was Stocktane, like Garrett G was like a Stocktane player, but then like Fairy Peak was like a goat in the Fennec, so then everyone started using the Fennec. Same with like Alpha 54. So yeah, just depends who's popping off, you know? No one's been popping off in the Dominus recently, which is why no one uses it. Oh, what a goal from Sleepy!
I was about to say, is that how come we have seen the Dominus like fall out of favor because like of some of OCE's recent struggles at, you know, major events?
Yeah, probably, honestly. No, I'm sorry, everyone's just Fennec fanboys now, but it's all good.
Yeah, wait, actually, who? No one from OCE plays the Dominus going to San Diego.
Yeah, no, Torsos was like the only true like Dominus carrier of the region. I think he's even dropped it now, so.
Yeah, he has.
No one likes the Dominus anymore, it's old news.
I like the Dominus still.
Uh-huh.
It's the best looking car, I think.
Yeah, it's a nice car, that's for sure.
So we do have a 2-0 lead, possibly we're going to become 3-0 right now. Griffith this third game have come back, well, fifth game I should say, have taken over, looking for that third win. Sleepy won't find it, and this counterattack needs to bear fruit. Knight just throws it straight into washed up.
Yeah, no, Griffith are popping off this game, and it feels like this series has really been tied down to if they can shut down the mechanics, because you can see Knight and Not Out, they're just both so mechanical. We saw the flip resets earlier, but when Griffith are playing like in this face, like pressure style, you can see Not Out, he's got no boosts, he just can't do anything.
Now he's just been struggling at times, and now washed up through the corner. It's going to set up Sleepy.
Another one!
3-0, and that could be the dagger in this. A 3-goal lead. Griffith are shutting the door here in game number 5.
I tell you what, Sleepy's had a quiet series. It's been all Ados, it's been washed up, setting him up, and now it's Sleepy in game 5 to hopefully send them home, but I'm not ruling it out. This has been a pretty crazy series. Almost a sick goal from washed up, but he hits the backboard.
That we do as ball's going to make its way into the corner. Ados getting actually a little out of sorts. Still pressure from Sleepy. Just over a minute or so remaining, and UTS, they have to start pulling the trigger, I think, a little bit more. Like, counterattacking style, while great, when you need 3 quick goals, probably isn't the approach that you're looking for.
Yeah, and it's tough, yeah, because maybe they can change it up, but then they're not going to be used to it. They're not going to be used to the rotations, following each other up. You can see Casual, he's starting to get more involved, but Griffith are matching it. What? Was that from the backboard from Washed Up?
How I got to catch this one again. Ados just puts it up. Sleepy.
Oh my god,
throwing it forward, and it was off the backboard.
That was sick.
In.
Easy. Not washed up at all.
Well, yeah, no, not in this series, that's for sure. 4-0 lead, under a minute to go. Griffith, I'm feeling confident enough to say if they put it together, they're taking this series. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. They got it.
Oh, this is a bit sketchy at the end, though. Extremely washed up, starting to freestyle a little too hard. Although it looks like everyone's got their serious caps back on. And yeah, UTS, just 4 goals in 30 seconds. I don't see it happening. What a comeback from Griffith in this series.
Oh! I was about to strip Griffith from their win had washed up this. Would have taken it away. That was...
that would have been impressive, yeah.
You just have to drive straight and it would have gone through.
Yeah, risky business flipping to the left there, but, you know, he knows his car. He's not washed up.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. Should change the name to previously washed up, or maybe back to baked potato if that is who they truly are. No idea. Baked potato didn't play the Fennec though, so.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it is either. He's got cool pink wheels though. Respect that.
That's true. Gotta respect the pink wheels. Gotta respect the Riz from Griffith as they take the win. Game number 5, a dominant final victory, but at the end of the day, I mean, that series, it was definitely some Rocket League that was played.
That was awesome.
I'm happy. Yeah, it was fun. I'm happy Griffith, though. They look like the better team throughout, so I am kind of like happy for Griffith they were able to get that win.
Yeah, I don't know. It felt like UTS had the better players, but then Griffith had the better team. Because, I mean, they had great pressure, great passing, and pulled out in the end.
Well, congratulations to Griffith. Job well done. They get to take the rest of the evening off. But for us, we're going to be throwing it to a break because we still got 3 more games. It is going to be USYD versus UON when we come back in this one. So stay with us. We'll continue with AEL University in just a few moments. Welcome back to the AEL University Elite Series, our new format top 8 teams playing a full round robin before getting into the playoffs. And, well, now we've got a fun match for you. USYD about to take on UON. And, I mean, Jake, a lot of new names for you, I feel like, in this one.
Yeah, I'm such a noob here when it comes to all the new players, so I'm learning. Hopefully there's a few people in chat who have no idea either, so yeah, it should be a fun one to learn. Last series was fun as well. All those players were new to me, and they popped up.
I still can't believe you haven't heard of Knight, but that's neither here nor there. USYD versus UON. I mean, yeah, there are some familiar names, I guess, in this one. Obviously, you know, when you look at UON, Storm's been on the team for ages. Abtix, rookie to that lineup, joining right back in, so it's exciting to see him kind of continue to see how they grow. But for USYD, Biker Glass, player who I've always kind of rated quite highly, and Kabion last week was the one who kind of caught my eyes on that USYD side. So I'm going to be curious to see if they're going to continue that momentum, despite the fact that USYD, I'm pretty sure they lost last week and didn't take a game. Kabion was, you know, one of the
didn't take a game. Oh no.
Well, UON also lost, like
-3. Yeah.
Yeah.
The UON was a close one. That was game 5.
Yeah, it was. That was actually a very good series. That UON series against, I believe it was, UOW actually, which got me by surprise. UOW, I thought, played a lot better than I kind of pegged them to. Either way, though, this matchup, again, 2 teams looking for their first win, so it could be another chaotic series.
All right, so you didn't get it right last time, Max, but I'll give it to you. It was a close one. Who's winning this one?
I feel like I have to pick UON just because of the history there. Like, I can't be unbiased. That's the problem.
What's the history? Have these guys popped off in previous seasons?
Well, no, because like every single time I forget they exist and then feel guilty. So kind of like, I don't want to say it's the opposite, but it's like, I always be like, oh, wow, that Storm player is really good. Is he new? And it's like, no, you've been casting my games for like 2 years now. And I go like, oh, no.
Oh, no.
And I say the same thing every time. So, yeah. UON, though, is like my legitimate pick on this. I think UON takes this one again 3-1.
Look, I think it's just something about casting, because like I have the memory of a goldfish when it comes to remembering player names as well. I mean, even I was just thinking like, yeah, those players from the last game were so good. You know, first time seeing all of them, and I was like, oh, can I even name a single one? Like, so it's tough out here. There's lots of names to follow.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you start mixing, especially when players start sharing names too. That's when things like get really confusing. Like, there are too many Misties.
Oh, really?
Too many players are named Misty. Yeah, because there's like APAC Misty, there's R Misty and OCE.
Yeah.
There's like a Misty from like
APAC Misty was before our Misty though, so that was, I'm pretty sure. So
really?
Yeah, that Misty's been around for ages, I think. Maybe I'm getting confused. Yeah, it's so confusing. There's so many people. Oh my gosh.
But like, I still don't know how much APAC Misty is like not our Misty too, because I'm pretty sure he actually played a season of AEL. One season,
really?
Like where like he was doing like university here, yeah. So like it's and then the other one is blue. I feel like there's a blue in every region in every esport.
I just know Bluey. Bluey's not.
Well, that's kind of,
Bluey's still playing a little bit, isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, but that's kind of who I was referencing to, because I know in because there's like the blue here, there's like the blue in League of Legends. Again, there's like blue in EU. Like something about that color. No one names himself red. It's always blue.
Yeah, and then there's the scrub. You know, Scottish scrub and our scrub. I can't believe our scrub needs to change his name, because that is just so obviously second. But it is what it is.
Remember when we had the gaming gamers and then like the greatest gaming gamers?
Yeah, they were better. they were greater.
But that's just if they weren't. The gaming gamers were the better team.
Yeah. Oh well. No, it's confusing. It's definitely confusing.
It is. But you know what? I'll take this over forcing everyone to just like force like their actual names, because that's not as fun.
There's a million Jakes now, sadly, and they have to know. I guess I can't hold on to it because I don't play anymore. But I was definitely the first Jake. So.
Well, couldn't you just like if you have to give up the Jake part, couldn't you just like switch it, just go full Tyrant?
Well, that'd be a blast of the past. That'd be sick.
Well, I mean, look, like I was talking to Dover about it actually, like on the weekend. Like the people who've been following your career, and this might be a topic we'll explore in a little bit more detail later. But it's just like, yeah, you know, I know him as Jake the Tyrant, not as Caster Jake. It's like still the player.
Yeah.
Is there.
Nah, Jake the Tyrant was good. That was that was fun to come up with that name. Until you hear it at a LAN, and then you're like, no, thank you.
And then you're like, oh, that's kind of cringe, actually.
It happens. It happens.
I think everyone has had that moment where it's just like, oh, I wish I could change my name now, but it's gone too far. Like I'm in too deep. I have to roll with it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, that would have gone in had Bud not gotten there in time.
Yeah, not the best start, but you know, it happens. It's kickoffs in OCE. It's just you can't expect good gameplay for the first few seconds.
Game one. Yeah, I agree. Let these teams warm up. Let them roll into it, but I don't know. I wonder, like, it's so funny, too, because I'm always super critical of League of Legends players because they're always changing their names. But then, like, at the same time, I want to change my name. That's a good goal from Cabello. 1-0 for USYD.
Yeah, easy for USYD starting it out. And everyone getting caught absolutely off guard. Storm just flailing around. And yeah, easy goal to start it off.
Oh boy, what's just going on in the Twitch chat? What is unformal?
Unformal. Name change?
No, if I were to, like, if I could rebrand, rechange my name, I would just adopt my middle name. I'd go as Thor.
No, that's not your middle name.
That is my middle name.
How is your middle name Thor?
It is. Like, I didn't choose it.
How is that not your gamer tag? Actually, come on. How was that like before like Marvel? Like, did you know?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Obviously, it was before Marvel. Well,
no, but like, did you know when you were creating your gamer tag about Marvel? Surely you did.
No, yeah, but like it was well before that, and like I wanted to name my gamer tag after my high school band. And, oh, look at that! It's another open net. Abtix this time is the one who puts it through.
Dude, what a cool middle name. Let's see. Yeah, no, this is similar to the first goal as well. Just kind of a random long shot.
Yeah. Like, yeah, sorry we're not going into in-depth detail breaking down those goals right there, everybody, but like you kind of see what you saw. The middle of the field was open and someone hit it straight.
Being called Thor is too cool of a sideline to not go down, you know? The Rocket League can wait for a little bit.
Yeah, I should have. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I feel like I'm in too deep now. If I were to change, it would be awkward.
Nah, names are hard. Especially naming yourself something. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and then having to stick with the name that you chose when you're a dumb teenager. Like that, because that's what it is.
That is exactly what it is, yeah. A lot of the time, people are named after things, and I don't even realize. Like, Zuko's from The Last Airbender.
Oh, no.
I had no idea.
Oh.
Yeah, almost another goal. Yeah, the Rocket League's still going on, you're right. We should pay more attention. But
No, I'm curious on the Zuko thing. Like, I recognize that one immediately. I didn't know.
Nah.
I just thought that was a coincidence. Oh, Cabello. Can't get it through. Cabello.
Nah, I was a noob. I didn't know. Until he actually changed his profile picture to one of Zuko, and I was like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. So, you know, you live and you learn.
Live and learn. There's a reference. Here we go. We got score play in the corner. Bud.
Oh, is that in?
Try to cross. Almost.
That could have been in. They were good rotations from USYD, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't a clear down the middle.
Yeah, the Achilles heel of these two teams, apparently.
I kind of have a feeling that,
no.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Teammates got his back.
I gotta call him out. Bud can't half flip. He tried, but I'm gonna have to see a redemption in this series because he struggled on that one.
You know what? You don't need to half flip to be a pro player, okay?
But he tried.
Yeah.
he failed. I got to see a redemption.
All right, we'll see it. I'm sure we'll see. We'll see a half flip from Bud eventually. At the moment, it's just some post defense. Gets the first touch. Now we'll follow it across the middle. Kabion shutting it down, and Second series in a row where goals looking surprisingly hard to come by. Open net! No! Yes! Okay, it's through.
Man, that was really well followed here by Kevion, because yeah, this was a sick play by Cavilio. He just touches it to himself, almost played it too quickly, not able to get it himself, but it was a nice pass at the end.
And Bud, unfortunately, missed the chance at redemption.
Did he try to half flip? Did I miss it?
He almost got it. No, he did. Also, shout out to Jets AU in the chat. It's because you're gone, Jets. Newcastle's missing my favorite player.
Where'd he go?
Graduated, I'm pretty sure.
I was watching it.
No, I do miss. Jet, because yeah, back with Newcastle, you know, when I called a lot of Newcastle games, I would always remember Jets and forget Storm, and then they'd give me crap about it. Deservingly so.
Wait, I think I might remember Jet. He's old school. Is he? Old school?
Jet? Yeah, he's been around for ages.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you remember Jet? Not okay. You know what? I have to. Different eras.
The way I used to remember everyone was like playing them in ranked, you know? When you play someone in ranked enough, you remember them, but I'm not on the grind as much these days.
Not in this situation. Still 8 seconds to go. The ball will find its way centered. Biker Glass straight down the middle, but can't quite get there. Follow-up chance for Cabilio. Won't find it as well, and USYD takes the game.
Yeah, close game, but I tell you what, neither team was too convincing in that one. It was just kind of like back and forth, pressure, you know, some long shots here, long shots there, and yeah, not bad. Oh, Max Thorwell, that is a sick name.
There we go.
Oh,
I
production knows what's up. That's sick.
Guru, I blame Guru right now, but like, yeah, it's interesting for me right now because UON, like, I'm so happy they're in this elite league because in my eyes, like kind of watching them play in the past, like they've always been that top 8 team, but never really been able to punch it too much further than that. And like when you take the top 8 teams down and put them in like their own division, I've always kind of wondered like how would they fare when they're always up against like quality opponents. And my expectation for the team is to see them constantly be improving. But right now, USYD that little bit quicker, and UON, they've had some awkward moments mechanically so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's awkward from everyone, but last series we had quite a long warm-up period as well, so...
See, this is what I mean. This is also what I mean. Sorry to cut you off, but Jets in the chat. I was trash before. Storm is way better than I was, but I would always remember Jets, and like my eyes, my focus was always on Jets.
Just a better name, I guess.
And even now, with Jets not playing, I'm just like, man, isn't Jets great? Oh yeah, Storm's doing cool things, but isn't Jets wonderful?
Storm's a good name as well, though. Actually, no hate. That's a good game tag.
Storm has been the best player on the team for like the past 3 years.
How do you not remember him then?
Well, I do now. Like, now it's going to be stuck for the rest of the season. we got it ingrained in.
You gotta get a jersey for UAN as well.
I'm still waiting for my lunar jersey. Still waiting. I made that order. I paid the money. Biker Glass had a chance.
Almost.
Not gonna be able to find it.
Yeah, close one. But again, look, it's kind of just awkwardly stuck in the center still. Both teams struggling to get some smooth rock league happening.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find it. Biker Glass just dropping it down, Bud. For the challenge, so by Find It Storm, instead we'll look to center. Top by Bilio. We'll find Kabion. That picks out of the corner. And a lot of space being given to both teams right now. Like, a lot of space.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's just both teams are kind of just like passing the ball to the other and now going, well, your turn. So I think the first team to stop doing that is probably going to do better. And it looks like USYD almost had it, but then kind of forgot how to hit the ball there.
You know, you'd kind of hope for the first team to stop doing it to do better because then they wouldn't be encouraged to fall back to it. But instead, Storm's going to go over the top, punish USYD for being aggressive before, and it's now a 1-0 lead for UON.
Yeah, look at Jets popping off here. Always the best player on this team, 3 years strong. Very memorable name as well.
Yeah, Jets out of retirement. I really hope, though, that USYD still tries to be a bit more aggressive, even though that goal got scored against them, because the back-and-forth gameplay is not going to give them the win here.
No, yeah, I think both teams are still probably just warming up, you know? And again, it's a very safe way to play Rocket League, to just kind of like bang the ball. You can see? Just bang! And then back. And now back again. Let's see if Bud passes it to the other team. He does. It's called Ping Pong Rocket League. It's top quality.
Yeah, now Aptix is going to take that shot post.
Oh,
Not in!
What a shot.
I remember. Okay, so. Oh, hold on. Chance?
No.
Not going to find that goal. What is your take on the term ping pong Rocket League?
Oh, it's sick. It like perfectly describes what happens. You don't like
I got
it?
told, but no, I remember I got told once by Yummy like I shouldn't use it because it's overused.
What do you think of waterfall when it goes down?
I love that term.
Same.
That term.
Down to people are just haters. I mean, we say that players, you know, big crybabies with format, and they are, but
Kavion! Oh,
casters can gatekeep words as well, you know. Ping pong's cool. Waterfall's
ping pong's cool. Yeah, I love the one. Who was it? It was Biza taught me.
Aha, that's a blast from the past.
It is. Aptix, though, takes the shot across the middle. 2-0 lead. UON looking a lot stronger in this second game.
Yeah, again, like you said, it'll be the first team to kind of stop playing that ping pong style, and it feels like UON are really starting to connect, get more consistent pressure, and it's leading to goals.
It is 2 goals in their favor. As, yeah, UON. That first goal really feels like it gave him confidence to actually play that little bit more forward, and it had the opposite effect as I was worried about with USYD. At least till now, Kabilio might be able to find Kavion underneath. Ball gets pushed towards the net. Bud will collect. Biker Class diving back, trying to keep that offensive pressure, even with the demo, but now they're double committing for boost, and Kabilio, third member, has to make the save.
Yeah, USYD stepping up their defense now, though. They're matching it, playing fast, going in the air, and getting some counterattacks now as well. Looking good.
Trying to find more and more chances. Hopefully USYD looking for their third shot of the game. Not going to find it there. Kabilio gets demoed, and now it actually could come back the other way. Aptix centers the ball, keeps it themselves, actually. They had Bud, tried to go for the solo play, got demoed for their effort.
Kabilio is a really cool name as well. So is Kavion. This is a high-tier name. Nothing like Max Stormal, though. That's a good one.
Yeah, that actually, I might have to get the trademark team on that.
That's rebrand worthy.
Kavion was able to find it. As we
that's actually rebrand worthy though, because one, it's sick, and two, it's like close enough that like people will still know who you are. So I think you should consider it.
I will. You know what? Maybe next season.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. I'd be down.
30 seconds remaining. 28 seconds to go. There is 0 chance I don't get torn to shreds on the very first desk I come out with that name.
But you get torn to shreds anyway, Max.
Good point.
I mean, it may as well be for a good reason like that.
Good point. Fair. UON tearing USYD to shreds this second game. Going to be quite happy with the result.
Them out.
Yeah, shutout. Only 3 shots allowed in the entire game. Pretty dominant performance defensively and offensively from UON. They're going to be able to wait for this ball to drop in. Of course, as soon as we praise it, maybe we get something from USYD at the end. Not quite. And that is tied series, I believe.
No, all the teams we've seen today have definitely needed a longer warm-up. And UON are looking great. Now it's USYD's chance to wake up again because, yeah, they were still relying a little bit too much on just hit the ball long into the other end, and it's not working anymore.
I mean, both teams, I think, were kind of a little bit too heavy on that. Only 7 shots on target, 4 from UON, 3 from USYD that entire game. So,
yeah, that's not much, is it?
Yeah, I mean, at least 100% save percentage from UON. All 3 of the shots were saved by each member of UON one time, so that's kind of a fun stat.
Wow, that's good teamwork. No one being greedy there.
Yeah, so, good to see UON bouncing back. Got ourselves another evenly matched series, I should say, but I'm still worried that we're going to be seeing more of that ping pong ball moving forward just because of the sheer amount of sort of the counterattack straight down the middle goals we saw.
Like, you think they're going to do it on purpose?
I think they are. I think it's just both these teams are more comfortable playing from their defensive half right now, and I'm expecting a low-scoring game, and I'm totally not trying to cast or curse it so we actually get, you know, some points on the board.
Ah, smart, smart. No, I think you said have something for us, although Kabilio instantly backflipping on kickoff, so yeah, the warm-up continues into game 3.
Kabilio sounds like a skater. He's just doing a sick kickflip.
Kabilio's an awesome name. It just flows off the tongue so nicely.
It sounds like a skateboarder name. I don't know why. I just think skater. I think Tony Hawk, biker glass, not able to get there. Ball will get cleared back across that midfield line. Kavion popping it up for themselves. Actually gets over Storm. This could be dangerous. Kabilio underneath. Turns it to the shot. Bud. Good read off the post.
Yeah, great chance though from the team, although it's still looking good. The pressure continues. It's almost a double touch. It is the triple touch. What a play from him.
Oh, biker glass waiting for that big play right there, and you can see just adjusting to get that second touch. Not sure they were expecting Abtix to make the save, but just in case, guarding that corner, putting it through the triple, as you said, USYD with the goal of the night so far.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone expected him to have a million boosts. I sure did, because he kind of messed up his double touch, but then he just kept floating there, and it worked out for him. As
Abtix can't find that goal, Bud. Not quite accurate enough on the dunk either. 2 opportunities, UON. They were tough ones. Weren't able to secure them, and now here comes Kavion back the other way, straight to Storm, who will clear it back to the opposite end of the pitch, and I'm liking the initial positioning, actually, from UON. They wanted to be more aggressive. Didn't work out.
Oh, some cute 1-2 plays for the team here, but they were definitely struggling with the boost situation. So not quite, but look, they're starting to mount some pressure now. It's looking a lot better.
Yeah, it is actually. Like, both teams willing to play at the midfield line with their offensive rotations as opposed to, like, their goal line. So it's a promising thing moving forwards. Bud, though, still going to find ways to cross them up. And, yeah, immediately kind of gets USYD on the back foot, and that's the thing. As much as I want to see the teams play more consistent, play that a little bit further forward, it seems like every time they do, the opposite side's defense punishes them.
Yeah, but although USYD, they've really stepped up the pace. It's looking way better. Also, you can see Kavion doing some boost starving as well. And yeah, they're really shutting out UON at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, 0 on the scoreboard kind of is a testament to that. Let's see, though, if UON can find something here. Storm swings and misses. Abtix is there, though, to pick up the scraps. Oh, defender open. Hits the post. That's going to be a goal. Bud taking advantage of the misplay from Biker Glass.
Yeah, that was a clinical from Bud. Great passing play there. Storm just catching off everyone, and look at that banger. Perfectly under the crossbar.
Yeah, Bud drilling that. And does that count for a redemption for the missed half flip before?
No, I won't be impressed until I see a half flip.
Yeah, well, okay. I tried, but Jake has spoken.
I want to see it. I'm keeping my eye on him. I might even go to player view. Make my casting like a million times worse, but I need to see the redemption.
Well, maybe we will get the Bud half flip before this is done. I want to see it, but I'm satisfied with that goal. That was enough to make me happy.
That was a banger. No, but Rocket League is a game of 2 sides of the pitch, you know? I'm impressed with the offense. It was a banger. It was great positioning, but the defense, you got to be able to half flip. So he's got 1 out of 2 stars for me.
Half flips are hard. Let's see what Kabilio can do here, though. Dribbling it straight down the middle. Bud with the save. No half flip required. Biker Glass now going to try to find something out the backward. Not able to get it. Instead, Storm will clear it back across that middle, where Kabilio holds it up for grabs. Abtix, good 50. Biker Glass, the faster defender, straight down the middle and in.
Oh, Bud. No. He was so slow to this. It was pretty tragic. But, yeah, maybe a half flip would have helped. I'm not sure. But either way, banger from Biker Glass, getting the lead back for USYD.
Yeah, I mean, I was just on that replay looking for where Bud was, like, properly positioned, and it was just, like, such a no man's land that it was, like, underneath the camera right there. It was unfortunate for UON. They give up the goal down the middle, but for USYD, minute 20 remaining, looking like Game 3 could be going their way. And, Jake, I'm getting that feeling again. Something about the universe today. It wants Game 5s.
It does want Game 5, doesn't it? We've had some really evenly matched series here today. It's great, really back and forth, and I would love to see another Game 5. The last one was super insane.
I mean, this is only game 3. USYD currently in position to move to match point, but I mean, these teams do evenly matched. There's the bump play. Kabion making it 3-1.
This was the greediest thing I've ever seen from Kabelia. Just, no, this is my ball. But then Kabion's like, no, give it back. And neither of them could agree, but it didn't matter. I guess it confused UON enough.
So you're saying that wasn't drawn up as a bump play for Kabelia?
I don't know, like looking at the replay, it actually made a bit more sense why Kabelia followed it. But yeah, both of them desperately wanted that ball, and it worked out.
It did come together with 40 seconds remaining. Storm cross up that pitch for Kabelia. We'll drop it down. Here comes Storm now. Looking for the pass back. Abtix gets the demo but doesn't get the ball, and now it is all Kabion. Swing and a miss from Bud. Pinch down below. Storm there for the save.
Bud is very YOLO as third man. He is just throwing himself at these balls. There's another one. He goes for it. He's punishing him, although to be fair, 3-1 down, 15 seconds left. He's got to start making plays.
So, playing the word association game, I see Bud. My first thought is Air Bud. And in those 80s movies, you know, the team always goes down before the comeback, right? We're going to get that halfway. 10 seconds remaining in this one. USYD, though, they're going to be the team going up ahead right now. They'll be going to match point as we get into game number 4. 4-1. Probably the most dominant victory we've seen yet. They went from like only 3 shots on target to 13, I believe, at the end of that.
I didn't feel that one-sided, though, to be honest. UON had plenty of chances in that game.
Yeah, they had their chances. They got close, but a lot of sort of shots either off the post, weird commits in that midfield, and actually pretty decent defense from that USYD side, like with a lot of those first defensive touches. We'll be curious to see where they bring it together right now, as I don't know what's about to happen. But yeah, I mean, what is this, Jake? What is this?
That's you and Thor. Fusion.
It looks like AI art.
I think it is. That's cool. Production's on point today. This is sick.
Production is on point today. This is...
Now we just need to give him a hammer.
Oh, he has the hammer. You can see it right behind. It's right
oh,
there.
yeah, you're right. You're right. It's just cropped. Yeah.
I think that has to be my new avatar.
That actually has to. Can you make that for Twitter?
Yeah, I think I might have to do something with that one. 4-1 right now. USYD happy with that win. Match point for their side. Newcastle looking to bounce back again. We had a Game 5 our first series. I have a feeling we're going to see it again, but not if Biker Glass & Co. have anything to say about it.
No, USYD have picked up the heat. Picture was so good we had to see it again. I understand. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like UON, like you're saying, it feels like a Game 5 is on the tables here. I don't think they're going to go without a fight in this Game 4.
Yeah, no, again, UON, it is a team. They've always been on that bubble of greatness. In this league, you have to be great to win series. It's going to be a tough one for them, that is for certain. USYD, though, you can say similar things about their squad in the past as well. They're a reason why they're in this Elite Series, or a reason why they're up 2-1. As Abtix had a chance, puts it backwards, and this should be a goal. Biker Glass
fancy.
Didn't get the bump, and Bud made the first save. Storm makes the second.
Yeah, great recovery there from UON, actually. Everyone getting back very quickly, and again, it's a bit sketchy here, but they're keeping the ball out of the net.
Bud even using the brakes that time to make sure they make contact with the ball to make that save. Good little touch right there. Although can't quite connect with Storm for the play across the middle. Now Abtix alone on defense. Can't intercept this pass. Bud back in the goal. Makes the save on the line.
Yeah, almost a great goal there, but Biker Glass not putting enough power on that shot. Almost a crazy edgeable goal as well, but the pressure, it's going to continue here for UON.
Yeah, I mean, first minute of this game was all USYD. Second minute could go all UON's way. The red side needs this win. Bud
close.
Couldn't quite keep that one down enough. 2 defenders in the way. Abtix follow-up is good, though, and UON get the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, look at this. Just complete opposite of Game 1. Just the pressure was unrelenting here from UON, and eventually cracks in usage show. And great start for UON.
Yeah, UON. Happy to get one back on that board. 3 forward, he's still left, and I'm telling you, it's a Game 5 night. We're getting 4 Game 5s tonight. That's the plan. Cabilio can't put it through because the universe says crossbar instead of equalized game.
That is tragic. That was such a good chance. Abkis even gets the save at the end. And now even a chance, possibly. Some mounting pressure starting up here, although Bud, a little too slow to that one. Gonna give his ball away.
Can't quite stick with it now off that backboard. Storm,
Oh, no.
that's awkward.
Oh,
Biker
no.
Glass will punish, and it's a tie game, one apiece.
Storm, what happened here? Again, it's that no man's land. A lot of players today getting stuck in there, just very awkwardly, a little too close, a little too backwards, and it leads to goals like that against you.
And when you look at like some of the names on some of the teams we're going to be seeing later tonight, Jake, those are the mistakes that are going to be more and more punishing against some of these other
yeah,
teams.
instantly. Yeah.
Because, like, and it's good, though, that, like, you know, in this type of series, you know, both these sides have had chances to recover from the No Man's Land's plays, but it is something that I'm hoping these teams do iron out more and more as this tournament progresses. Aptix underneath, tries to pass across to Bud, doesn't quite connect. Storm goes for the intercept, won't be able to get there. Now, all of a sudden, here comes USYD. Cabilio doesn't find the touch.
No, it's really common in like this like bubble scene kind of like skill level where it's like the half committing, you just don't get punished for it. You can kind of get away with being a bit awkward, but yeah, as soon as you get to those players who are playing as quickly as possible and are clinical, you'll just get scored on way too many times.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw some score lines like that back in week 1, but so far today, it's been very, very close, a lot of our games. In fact, still tied in this one 2-all. USYD would love that go-ahead goal. They would love to avoid the Game 5. Biker Glass, though, won't be able to get it past Abtix. And now it's going to be Bud looking for that cleared down to the opposite end. Do we get more ping pong? No, because the defense is a little bit awkward. That draws both UON members forward. Cabilio, had they got a pinch, that could have been threatening. Instead, Bud, good demo. Bad block, though, on the play forward. It still has an open net. Not quite. Gets the goal regardless.
Yeah, great play from him. Very quick. Everyone connecting almost by mistake, it seems like. And Bud again, very clinical when he needs to be. Great shot and could be a very important goal going into the final 2 minutes.
It could be the goal that takes us to Game 5. Now it's more than redemption in my eyes. Still, 100 seconds remaining. Cabilio, a chance. Abtix on defense, 2v1.
Ooh.
Somehow blocks that one out. And now Bud barely avoids the ball right there. Good play. And that will keep it out of the net.
Yeah, a bit of a scare there. It's only a 1-goal lead, but they're going to want to be keeping hold of this. Again, match point. They can't afford to lose this game. And now Abkir is getting a chance to push it forward.
Bud almost through traffic.
Yeah, almost. But now almost looks like a counterattack as well, but not quite. Abtix is going to get a chance. A nice, powerful hit to the other side, but no one really there except for himself, actually. But it's not in.
Now at Cabilio's demo, we'll keep the pressure away for the time being. 50 seconds left. We've got to see something crazy from USYD right now because they've been on the back foot for a majority of this game. But we'll put it towards the goal. Cabilio gets the first touch. Storm waiting, has a chance to center it. Abtix is there. Biker Class cuts off the play. Cabilio stayed forward. Pass it back down.
Play.
That's a beautiful play. Bud, though, has the save on the line.
Yeah, beautiful save as well from Bud. Really clutch there. Holding that lead for the goal he got earlier. And now 30 seconds. Can they get that goal to confirm them in Game 5?
I think it might be enough. 18 seconds to go. Storm off the roof. Biker Glass, last chance for the equalizer, but they can't get it past the midfield line. It's going to come down to Cabilio and Kavion. They've worked together. Quick pass defensively, gets the ball to the right side of the field. Biker Glass needs to keep it up, throws it straight to the defenders. It stays on the ground, or does it? Kavion somehow got there, but then let it drop. Awkward play. UON take us to Game 5.
Yeah, another Game 5. And again, a very deserving Game 5. It's just incredibly close back and forth series. Both teams looking good, getting their chances. And yeah, looking forward to Game 5.
These two teams have been going hard with each other back and forth. And it's going to be a tough one to predict. Again, I feel like as much as I don't like it. The defensive play style has been the winning play style. Oh, no. What is this? What is this?
This is so good. Dude, you need to show up to PAX in a Thor costume now. We need to see this IRL.
It's just, but the Photoshop is so well groomed, and then you look at what I have. It's not.
Nah, you got that. You got that. Dye your hair blonde, not the beard though.
Yeah.
You could pull this off.
I would need a wig. The problem is my hair grows like out, not down.
You're an Afro boy, are ya?
Yeah, I am. So
Yeah.
gotta wig it up. It'd be worth. But then who are you going as? All right, if I'm Thor, like who is the tyrant? Is there like a tyrant in Marvel?
My middle name's Francis, so I could go as a woman.
You can go as like How I Met Your Mother.
Who's called Francis and How I Met Your Mother?
Isn't the swinger guy named France? Oh no, Malcolm in the Middle. It's the older brother in Juvenile Hall. I always got that confused.
I've never watched that show.
Well, either way, game 5 underway, and Bud off the post, not in. Oh, that was
it would have been an awesome start, but no, I don't just want game 5 because look, the last game 5 was a bit of a blowout. Game 5 overtime is what this series truly deserves.
You know what? Just glad we're getting the game 5s out of the way early.
you don't believe in more game 5s?
I think we're getting 4 game 5s tonight.
Keep them coming.
I think we're getting all game 5s tonight. It's just how this day has been. Oh, as we clear it back the other way, KBon will collect. Now throws it back down to Bud. Storm right behind them. Shot, target, goal!
What?
Where does Storm find that?
Whoa, finding it through everyone. Just a really well-placed shot off the back of Bud's pass. Probably accidental, and Cabilio just absolutely faked by his teammate.
Yeah, are we going to talk about that missed half flip on, who was it? Was it Cabilio who missed that?
Was that? No, I think he just missed the ball, right? It was a bit tragic. It was a bit tragic. But nothing like Bud. That was disastrous.
I'm gonna get you to compliment Bud's amazing mechanical skills because of this stud. He's gonna come through. I believe in Bud. Look at that save! Amazing 10 out of 10. Bud coming up clutch on the line.
Yeah, Bud. Again, the redemption is real for him. Playing super well this series. And UON in a great position, but you can see USYD, it's lit a fire inside them. They're pushing forward now and starting to control this game.
That they are, as Abtix tries to find Storm. They do connect across the middle. That's going to cause all 3 defenders to race back, and they were slow to it. Very far forward, USYD. Very fortunate that they actually were able to get back in time.
Yeah, they do not want this lead extending. Only a single goal at the moment, and I wouldn't be comfortable if I was UON. You can see USYD, they're really pushing forward now, looking for this equalizer.
Yeah, that they are. As we go through the corner, here comes KBon putting it up. Storm is there, dropping it down to Biker. Glass shot! Bud's there for the save.
Oh, big
but now we have a more open net, but where did that ball go? Cabilio!
Oh, here's a
had
chance! Oh.
KBon posts it. Biker Glass can't get it past Bud. USYD, they still have the pressure. They still could find a shot here. It is catch up for the UON defense. Abtix gonna look for Bud. I would have to imagine Bud actually has to step forward. Storm from the backboard can only get so much power, but finds Bud. Beautiful shot and goal.
Oh, that is tragic for USYD. What a play from them. The pressure, all the chances, but Bud, that is such a clinical counterattack from him off the pass from Storm. Just beautiful play.
That actually... Normally you see those type of plays directly in front of the opponent's net, right? Not from your own backboard, but it strikes gold, and almost reminiscent of the first goals we've seen in the series. Now UON 2-goal lead halfway through game 5.
Yeah, and I feel like they're going to keep it because they even got to extend it. Abtix. Oh, it just nothing is going right here for USYD.
Yeah, awkward challenge, and you can see
no.
KBon hesitated, got stuck in no man's land, and there's the goal.
I don't know why we call it no man's land, because everyone is in that land man today. We're seeing it every single game.
Yeah, that's, you know, it's a poor man's land, sad man's land.
Bubble players, man's land.
Yeah. It's been awkward. No, with my games, it's usually the home of the ball chasers.
Yeah.
Paul. Aptics on that corridor. Can't do too much with it. Here comes Storm down. Cabilio swings and misses. This could be another chance. Demo opens the door. Bud isn't able to get there in time.
Yeah, great recovery from Cabilio. And look, you said they're starting to get shut out a bit, but chances still here, especially if they can get one right now. It looks like they're going to get a chance, but Bud again, clutch in defense.
Yeah, Bud doing what they can to survive. Cabilio, though, wants to get at least one in. Aptix took the bait. Kabion slows it down. Storm off the backboard will save it out.
Yeah, the pressure continues, though. Biker Glass not deciding to actually go up for that yet. Deciding more to go for boost pressure, although Bud gets that. You can see Aptix, no boost, but it doesn't matter. He gets it all the way to the other side. He might even score. He passed it to Bud. And Bud misses.
Yeah, but you know, you got a 3-goal lead. It's all good. You didn't need it. Aptix again trying to set up someone. Storm's not there, but now Bud looking for the lob shot. 2 defenders bite. Aptix doesn't want to press forward, so leaves it for Bud, who just gets muscled out of the play. 40 seconds left, and even though that was a goal left wanting, I don't think USYD has time in their favor.
No, time is certainly UON's best friend here. 3 goals, 30 seconds. They're keeping it out. Their defense has been immaculate this game. USYD stepped up the pressure, but haven't been able to get a single goal. Aptix almost getting a nice one. Is Storm back in time? He isn't. Small chance now. We'll have to see how the kickoff goes.
Oh, boy. I mean, Storm almost got behind, instead puts it perfect placement for a top bin goal. But with 17 seconds remaining, the kickoff has to be immaculate. Let's see what kind of tricks get pulled, and that's not it. Bud, though, misses. Kabion, though, didn't want to pull the trigger with 10 seconds. Was that hesitation lethal? Aptix back in the corner, gets it past 2. Biker Glass misses, and that's game.
That's game. UON takes it. Another game 5. Every series so close, but well-deserved from UON. Excellent performance in this final game.
Yeah, UON getting it done, and again, it's another series that felt back and forth, felt like it go either way, but UON definitely was the more proactive team throughout, and once they got, a lot of their mechanical bugs taken care of, they did kind of appear to be like the stronger, more confident team, particularly on defense.
Yeah, their defense was amazing, especially like you're saying near the end of that series. They were looking like a very well-oiled machine and very impressive.
Yeah, so that is going to be a big win for UON. They get themselves, back equal at that 50-50 mark, and I believe it was USYD we were talking about before who lost, in a game 5 last week. Second time in a row they dropped in that game 5.
Oh no. Oh no. They played well in that final game though. UON were just better.
Yeah, they did. They did play well, and well, they still have some weeks to turn it around, but for UON, hopefully that is the start on their, little run, and we can finally see UON, hitting maybe a top 4 in the future. But for now, we're going to be going to a break until around 8 o'clock for our next match. UOW versus RMIT. I would call this one our main event, so stay with us. Big match coming up next. Welcome back, everybody. Halftime has come and gone, and we're getting geared up for our next match, UOW versus RMIT, and I kind of want to call this one that main event. So you've got names like Shu, Aziz, Kuma, all battling in this next matchup, and Jake, I mean, surely now we're getting some names you're familiar with, right?
I know these players. I know these players for sure. It's all good.
All right. I'm glad to hear, but you know who else you should know about? Our wonderful sponsors, because without which, you know, we can't really have fantastic events such as this one. So a big thank you to our sponsors, Predator Gaming, the gaming PC partner who provides high-end gaming-focused PC solutions in both laptops and desktop formats, powered, of course, by Intel. Big thank you to them, alongside AOC Monitors, the gaming monitor partner who helps provide the best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs, you know, your streaming, taxes, whatever else you're doing on your monitor. I don't know. You need, look, if you need crystal clear resolution when doing your taxes, Jake, okay? Like you need to be pixel perfect. You don't want to put the decimal place in the wrong spot. Also, of course, Game on Cancer, the charity of choice for AEL who funds much needed cancer research projects. If you'd like to donate, please head to AEL's Tiltify campaign page. Got the QR code down there below, Jake. Go ahead, give that a scan. Maybe we'll leave it up for a little bit right now as we get geared up for our next match.
Yeah, nice job. I'm actually on a Predator gaming laptop at the moment, so I can confirm they're good.
Yeah, I have one as well. It's it does its job. It does its job, and I don't game on it as much as I used to. I probably should game on it again, but it's kind of become my, like, you know, it's become my speaking of taxes, it's kind of like where all my businessy stuff is located these days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So maybe
Wow.
I gotta get that.
You're so mature, Max. I'm jealous.
Yeah, as we get ready to kick off this next one, of course, UOW versus RMIT. A couple subs coming down, it looks like, on both these teams, actually. But, I mean, familiar names like Shu, Kuma, lining up for this one. And so I'm kind of expecting the pace of play to be accelerated, because now we're in the teams who won last week going at each other.
Yeah, it's kind of fun though watching the teams try and redeem themselves after losing. But you're right, this is going to be pretty high quality, I think, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, as well as Kuma, making sure they get the right esports design. You know, after Kuma's teammate Sweeper, I believe, was on track holding the flag, if I saw Twitter correctly, during the Melbourne Grand Prix. I think Kuma may have been there as well. Like, holding, not sure if it was which flag it was. I don't think it was the Australian flag, but it was one of the giant flags they had on the track. They were down there. They were down there on the track right before the start of the race.
Oh, he's famous.
Yeah. I'm actually asking right now.
It's a long way from Wollongong. Or is he an MIT? He's MIT, isn't he? That's in Melbourne.
Yeah, he's RMIT. Yeah, Royal Melbourne. No.
You just lost your
Yeah, no, I was just asking Kuma. He said yes, he was on the track. I did have it confirmed. As he's putting out there, he's waving the flag and stuff down there on the track. So I'm disappointed he's not using one of the F1 cars right now. I thought he'd be repping that. As it stands, here we go. 5 minutes on the clock. UOW, Made Shu and Aziz, RMIT, Kuma, Fong, and Comet. Let's see how both the teams go. I actually kind of like UOW in this one because of the subs on RMIT.
Yeah, and Shu and Aziz, both really top-notch players as well. I think as long as you have two, you can tend to really carry a team there. But, you know, I'm excited to see how Mage plays as well.
I mean, I'm excited to see how Mage plays as well, because this has to be a little bit of a redemption game for Mage, in my eyes. Mage
what happened?
Mage struggled last week. A lot of awkward situations with Mage. Team still got the win in the end, but it didn't look like a complete team of 3. So we will see. That said, you know, this is going to be that moment. This would be a great series for Mage. Do step up. Doesn't do well on that challenge. Kuma gets the double.
Kuma's looking like a beast to start off this game. He almost got an awesome goal before. That is an amazing goal as well. Excellent setup from Comet. I don't know. That is beautiful.
Yeah, okay. Well, Comet, great setup. I still feel a lot of that was Kuma, though, and Now with the 1-0 lead, pressure is going to be on the UOW side. Good to see, though, that Kuma is in form.
Yeah, no, and we'll see. We'll see if that rallies his team, although defense may be struggling. It's going to be sketchy now. The shot's not on target, though. And it looks like RMIT survived for now.
Yeah, Mage put that one a little bit too high. It turned into a tough follow-up, and now Comet, pressure from the middle of the field. Two defenders will follow each other into the corner. Aziz has Shu underneath. Opposite taking themselves. Kuma actually on the opposite end. Sorry, that was Comet who got the touch. Fong will be able to get it past Aziz. Aziz does have Mage outside the box, and they do not connect.
Yeah, no, another chance gone awry there. They're not able to hold pressure too much, University of Wollongong. It's just kind of pushing forward, but here's maybe another chance. You can see Aziz and Shu both playing very aggressively, but RMIT have a solid defense at the moment.
Yeah, defense holding on. Mage acting as third member did press forward into the corner and kind of allowed some back rotation. Shu was able to collect boost and now tries to find the double. Won't be able to get it. Fong down the middle, caught by Mage, has Shu there. Puts it forward. Kuma doesn't collect that boost, so Shu will steal it away. I don't think this attack will be long-lived unless Kuma can do something crazy out of the corner. They get bumped, but still able to keep possession. Finally, Aziz will get the touch.
Yeah, finally, and the attack continues here. RMIT not slowing down, although here's a chance now. It's gone the other way. University of Wollongong not really able to get any chances, though.
Yeah, they haven't been able to piece too much together yet as still seeing pressure across that middle of the pitch.
Whoa,
that's a
nice
good cut by Shu, and that's going to tie up the series.
That is beautiful, and that came out of absolutely nowhere. Shu bumping Comet, and then getting it all the way around Fong, tying up this game.
That's going to be a 1-all right now, so good little response right there, and 2:15 left on the clock. Kuma pushes it to Shu. Will look for that dribble, tries to get the reset down underneath, and actually almost makes all three defenders miss. Kuma, the third defender, gets the save.
Yeah, playing well at the moment, getting the game back to equal. And the last two series as well, the first game, even the first two games were serious warm-ups, but both these teams already looking good to start out.
Yeah, as we do see demos now happening, middle of the field. Shu turns to that shot on, caught by Comet. Aziz puts it down. Mage going to get that next touch. Comet, another diving save. And with 100 seconds remaining, Shu going to try to find the reset. Can't get it past Kuma. Kuma's making some great saves on the line.
Yeah, Kuma's playing like an absolute champion here. What a play that was from Shu. Looked almost impossible to get that flip reset. Now it's UOW's chance. The pressure is mounting. Comet, almost a crazy angle, but Mage is there to save it.
Yeah, again, this is another series with a pretty spectacular game number one. Kuma able to follow that one all the way through to the corner. Now it's going to be Aziz back the other way, has Shu in the middle. Comet won't allow the pass. In fact, Fong will be the one who finds Comet instead. Mage versus Kuma. Mage gets the better of him. And that actually could lead to UOW. They're going to be on the hunt.
Yeah, Aziz is starting to freestyle though. He's going for a freestyle dunk there. He's looking pretty confident and pretty relaxed, which is probably what you want to see, honestly. That tends to bring the best mechanics out of people.
Yeah, and I'm not too surprised either to see, you know, that kind of approach, because it is early in the season and both these teams still just kind of getting that feel, so why not get a little bit creative? Why not try to force that momentum? Shu will try to cross up the goal. Good touch from Comet. Kuma's there, doesn't get to the ball, and that does get cleared back to the red side. 20 seconds left, enough time for one, maybe two more plays.
Yeah, missed times it, but still looking very dangerous is Kuma. But on the other side, Shu has just been a menace with these air dribbles. Aziz gets bumped out. Mage is there to keep the pressure up.
And now Mage has a chance, puts it into the corner. Aziz not able to get enough power behind it. Shu, though, with the help from the demo, takes the shot. Aziz puts it in. And on 0 seconds, game one goes to UOW.
Oh, that is tragic for RMIT out of nowhere. But I mean, Aziz just been playing aggressive all game and finally gets his chance to find that demo and open up the series for his team.
Yeah, fantastic play right there. UOW gets seed the first goal, get the next two, that last one on 0 seconds, and take a look at that shot differential. Only 2 shots from RMIT.
Wow.
They were on the back foot a majority of that game, kind of shows right there, but Shu across the middle, those air dribbles, as you were saying, creating so much attacking pressure, it feels like.
Yeah, it did feel like the one-man show a little bit, though, for RMIT. We had Kuma just popping off, playing awesome, but UAW definitely had more of a team synergy going on.
Yeah, that they did the Shu and Aziz combo. You called it out at the start, and it was kind of the one that gave him the win in the end. We'll see if that's going to continue, though. A lot of time left right now in this series. As you know, I have to agree with our tournament admin for the day. Where is the Gizmo? Break that out.
Who's the Gizmo man?
Shu.
Wow. I haven't seen Shu at a Gizmo before. It must be a new thing for him.
He must have done it once, and Guru is like obsessed with it. That's what I'm guessing.
No, Shu's a Stocktain through and through. Earlier, I've never seen Shu in anything but the Stocktain.
Well, maybe that's Guru poking fun at the Stocktain then. I don't know the interactions between those two. I just saw Guru calling for Shu to rock a Gizmo.
I'm down for a Gizmo, man. I mean, don't let me dissuade you.
So, but it is all the older players who rock the Stocktain, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it is. It's not cool. I'm telling you, the Fennec's the new, like, cool thing, you know? But Stocktain was, like, the original. It was Stocktain... Oh! Not Stocktain, actually. It's Stocktain, Stocktain, but with, Cristiano wheels. Yeah. That's the OG car.
I just can't see... I don't understand. I don't understand it. Shu's shot is going to be safe, but, like, yes, the default option. That is the coolest one. That just doesn't... As Kuma almost aired.
Wait, it's like the bad boy, you know? It's like they don't care. You know? It's so cool, they don't care.
Isn't the bad boy the Merc?
No. Merc's the overweight kid.
Oh. Right. No comment. Can't say my fault on the line. As we see Mage now trying to create that shot. Aziz from above, waterfalls it down. Here comes Shu. Shot, post, not in.
Oh, they're all over the UAW, looking great, and then even being back in defense. Aziz passing to his teammates. RMIT are going to have to start to step up.
So Guru is claiming that Shu has been using the Gizmo all winter split.
What? I haven't seen that at all. That's sick. Yeah, he's got to bring that back then. Stocktain's boring.
Stocktain is boring. It is like the... I mean, look, I'm not going to say the Octane is like a terrible car and the Stocktain is like the worst because the battle bus exists, but like, it's not great.
Yeah. No, what? No. I'm a Stocktain fan. I'm only Stocktain. Oh, not Stocktain. Again, I'm Cristiano Wheels.
Yeah.
Stocktain.
See, that's something different. I mean, I rep GZ stuff at the moment and Pioneer stuff when I play. What? Man. You gotta rep OCE. Whatever OCE teams are at the major, they're the ones that they use.
Yeah, fair. Power don't deserve it anymore.
Well, no, they didn't qualify. Like, it's whoever's our #1 seed shot from Comet's gonna be saved on the line.
I mean, that's truly what they're playing for, is to get your rep in Rocket League.
Yeah. So the people in my bronze games, or whatever, just like, why are you tryharding with an esports skin?
Oh, you just need the title, then everything will make sense.
No, it wouldn't. It's getting more confusing. It is! We'll put it through, break the deadlock, and that's 1-0 in favor of UOW.
This was a deadlocked game, wasn't it? No chances either way, and then Aziz, really nice pinch from the sidewall to set himself up.
Yeah, straight through the corner and in. 1-0 in favor of UOW, and that's 3 unanswered goals, actually, in favor of the blue side, which doesn't sound like much until you remember only, 4 goals have been scored this series. Kuma can't get that one in.
No, I'm telling you, RMIT have to step up. It was just the Kuma show game 1. They're looking solid. Again, I think they probably would have won if we put them in the other series we've seen today. But UOW are really the best team we've seen by quite a bit, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say they're the tournament favorites. Those are playing next. But they definitely are a contender, if that makes sense. Like, they are a team that you could see going far. But you could say the same thing about RMIT, and again, we have to acknowledge there's a lot of subs playing in this series right now.
Yeah. We had difficulties getting these matches to begin with, but we're here, and I don't know, I'm still impressed with the quality we have.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm gonna say it. Don't think I've ever seen Fong play before, ever. So that's a new name for me. Comet, another newer name, has been impressive, especially with shots like this.
No, Fong and Comet, like, look, Kuma certainly was the star in Game 1, but Fong and Comet have been super solid. But that's what we need to see more of, that individual flair, those getting goals, those clutch saves, and that's what we want to see. Having Comet be the one for him.
Yeah, and now RMIT 1 goal away from equalizing this series. They could get it off the kickoff. Kuma, so dangerous whenever they're allowed to just kind of play with the ball and turn the shot into how they want. Swing and a miss from Mage. Got very dangerous right there.
Oh, Fong getting his teammates' way there, making it difficult. Now the rotations are a little bit awkward. Lots of numbers here. Everyone
that's
kind
in.
of missing.
No!
Or missing. Still missing. And yeah, big chance gone.
What?
Missing. And then Aziz just trolling gets the goal.
Oh, that is awkward from Comet. The pre-jump does not go in their favor. 2-1, 17 seconds left. UOW may have just won this game based off of that.
I mean, Aziz made that look very nonchalant, but he knew what he was doing. He was faking, he was making Comet panic, and it paid off. Here's a good chance though. Quick, but not quick enough. Aziz just solid as a rock in defense.
Yeah, and I'm starting to see though, even though they're going to win this game, UOW, I hope you're noticing those sometimes awkward touches that comes from Mage, particularly in the middle of the field.
What is with the Mage hate? Mage is playing awesome.
Mage? All right. Do you want me to start pointing it out? I'll start. I'll put the magnifying glass over Mage. You did it. You did it last series for Bud. I'll do it for Mage.
Bud started popping off, to be fair. I mean,
Bud also has like the biggest fan base apparently that I've seen in AEL. Really? Like, oh yeah, dude, I'm not sure you're gonna want to watch Twitch chat afterwards. There were some people not liking what you were saying about Bud in that last series.
Bud hate.
But yeah, no, I mean, Mage is. It's coin flip. It'll either be the perfect dish or the perfect dish to the other team.
Alright, I'll believe it when I see it. I'm just hearing a hater, to be honest.
Did you not see that last touch of that game that almost gave it?
Look, I'll believe it when I see it. I haven't seen it. I'm just hearing a hater.
Okay.
Point it out. Point it out.
Well, there's that touch right there.
Look at that touch to Aziz. Oh, not quite to Aziz. Alright, maybe you have a slight point. But we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll keep our eyes on it. Again, UOW still wins though, right? So it's like they make it work as well. That time it's going to be Fong to the backboard. Shu already there. Now looking to get it across. Kuma will collect. Tries to find Comet across the middle. They went for the pinch. Good touch by Mage that time. It's able to stop that shot.
Who was there to save the day for him, huh? Mage, clutched up.
Yeah, but maybe I wanted to see like how fast that pinch was. Maybe I wanted it to go in. Aziz back off the backboard.
Yeah, no, UOW is still playing very solidly, and it's looking like we're going to have our first series not go to Game 5, which is depressing. We wanted all of them to. So yeah, still looking at RMIT to step up. Again, it's not like they're making big mistakes, they're just not showing enough, especially in offense, to score these goals. Well, here's a chance, Comet on the other side.
Watch both Mage and I think it was Aziz. Both of them drove to no man's land together. They were holding hands next to each other. And the ball just...
Bubble Land, right? That's what
Bubble Land.
Bubble
They
Land.
went to Bubble Land. Bubble Land sounds like it belongs in the Wizard of Oz.
Hell yeah, bring it to Rocket League.
Yeah. Well, that yellow brick road led to disaster this time, so it's going to be a 1-0 lead for RMIT.
Yeah, that's what they needed. We'll see. Yeah, they haven't been the most aggressive team, so maybe an early 1-goal lead will help them out.
Well, they had the 1-goal lead in Game 1. They didn't piece it together, so...
Oh, they almost did, though. I mean, that really felt a bit solid from them at the end.
It did. The 0-second goal was pretty cool, and I think they need that second. If they get that second, then I think RMIT will be feeling more comfortable. And Kuma's who you want leading the charge. Swing and a miss from Mage. Oh, no!
Yeah, swing and a miss from everybody. And almost going the other way. Fog having to save it.
Look, this is welcome to AEL, Jake. Welcome to that's. Sometimes you see amazing double touches. Other times, 4 players miss the ball standing still. You never know what you're gonna get. As Comet misses the ball.
High quality entertainment. And the man of the hour, Mage, clutch as ever, gets the important equalizer.
Who was just falling off the ceiling there, like completely away from the play? Was that Comet? I'm not sure. But yes, Mage did hit the open net goal when half of the field was theirs to work with.
From halfway. That was a long shot. That was impressive.
It was. There were, I mean, Fong did get there first, just missed the ball entirely.
I know. Too speedy for Fong. Redemption though, good pass. Kuma hits it off the backboard, but Mage so clutch, man. Oh my god.
You know what? Mage is playing well this game. Oh no! Oh no! What was that?
I was about to say, look, Mage had a chance here to like turn and score, but then he was like, you know what? Fong, you've actually got it, man. He did. I also am not sure what Kuma was doing, because Kuma could have saved that as well. A bit of a disaster in the RMIT camp. Again, they got the early lead, but have not been able to hold it.
I said this was going to be the best game tonight. That was my bold prediction, and I'm not doing too hot on these predictions.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
I mean, at least I got the winner right last time. And, well, I mean, I did I say UOW? I think I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. What does matter is this 2-1 lead about to be equalized. If Fong can get the dunk. Couldn't quite find it. Comet. Whoop. Last time Comet jumped and got beat. This time Comet stayed low and got beat.
I'm sensing a pattern here.
He's not winning the mind games.
No, not at all. Comet, again, it still doesn't feel like anyone from RMIT, besides, you know, the big mistake in that last goal, they're not making big mistakes. They're just getting just that outclassed. Just everyone from UOW. You can see from Aziz, just so clinical, and it's like someone's actually left the match.
Yeah, Kuma.
Kuma's not having it anymore.
Kuma dipped. And that's going to be a pause. It could be an internet issue. We will see. I'm hoping that is going to be a disconnect. And oh no. Oh no, that's
we're back.
Well, that might be game. That might be game, Jake.
We'll see what happens. That was again only a 2-goal lead. Plenty of chances there, but yeah, the mentality's got to be strong when you're playing in these matches.
Yeah, it's I mean, GGs are coming out, so it does look like it is unfortunate.
From both teams? Oh yeah. I saw Shu say GGs, and I'm like, dude, you're on the other team.
No, I saw it from both teams. I just scored. We will be waiting for confirmation, but yeah. I'm not happy with how that one played out. I think Game 3, that last goal, unfortunately, may have gotten the better of the mental. And I'm surprised because Kuma, historically, you know, it's been in some high-pressure games in the past, and you rarely see that.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen a good rage quit in a while. Again, that's, yeah. I'm enjoying my time at AEL Formal. This is fun.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a rage quit in a long time.
Neither, to be honest. Yeah, look, I'm not going to say that this is the first time we've seen a rage quit in AEL, but this might be the first time I've seen a rage quit in Uni in AEL. So credit to UOW. They beat RMIT. They beat RMIT. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty dramatic win for them. I do believe we should be throwing to a break then for now. When we come back, it is going to be our final matchup, UWA versus Macquarie, when we come back. So don't go too far. Hopefully the game will be starting soon. I know it was slotted for 9 o'clock, but we're going to try and push this one earlier, so do stay with us. Hopefully we'll get that game as soon as possible. Well, it's that time for our final match of the evening. UWA about to take on Macquarie. I'm Formal, still joined by Jake as we get ready for this last one. And as you so put it, Jake, this Macquarie team is they're kind of caked up.
Yeah, no, they're the goats of this league. I mean, it's 3 top RLCS players, so this is gonna be tough for UWA, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is going to be a tough one. You see Zen, you see Baz, obviously Akame stepping in there as well. And, like, again, it's not even their full strength, because I'm trying to remember who was... Oh, no, my brain has lost me. Was
Luna.
It Luna, yes, of course. I would remember if the jersey had arrived. I would remember who it was, but it's still not here. So, yeah, when that team starts firing at full strength, when we actually get, you know, Zen, Luna, Baz together... I mean, that's an RLCS team, right? Like, that's a team that's competing for top 8. So I don't really know how these other teams are going to fare, but hey, it's not the full roster this time. UWA, they might stand a chance.
I wonder what Zen's studying. Zen's an OG in the scene now. He must be, like, 22 or something.
Oh,
yeah.
he's in his teens. He's only like 18, 19 years old.
No way. No. Wait, I gotta check this.
Zen is surprisingly young, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but
the youngest he could be is 15 in 2018, which would make him like 23 now, surely.
Assuming things are on the low. Okay, he's 21, so I was
Oh, yeah, that is younger than I thought. Wow. Yeah. All right, cool. He still feels like a grandpa, though. He's been in the scene for a long time.
Yeah, he does. That I agree with. He's like baby grandpa. I'm not
baby
too sure.
grandpa.
Because, like, again, he has a young face, but is a veteran of the scene. And of course, Baz, speaking of like babies to the scene, you know, Hustle G got their couple top 8 finishes in RLCS, so congrats to Baz on that run. Actually been incredibly impressive in that regards. Like, again, like, this Macquarie team is so good. And again, we don't have Lunar this time, but Lunar also, you know, had like the top 4, dumb luck, beat Power. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, Lunar's the TikTok warrior of always being on his phone in between matches. So
well, that's because he drops banger memes.
He does? All right.
Yeah, if you've seen them, they're pretty good.
And why doesn't he want you to wear his jersey again? What's the beef?
Probably because I was like their biggest hater over the season, apparently.
Oh, that'll do it. That is pretty toxic.
Well, that was the whole thing. Okay, so the whole jersey thing was just like, you guys aren't going to win. I'll buy your jersey if you do. and then they beat Power. So I was like, all right, well, that's up. And I bought that jersey, and it still hasn't arrived.
I'm keen to see you rep it.
I'm keen for it to rep it too. I might actually have to look into that, like, for real, because it's been like a month. I hope someone didn't steal it. Anyways. Again, apologies for that little bit delay. Just kind of trying to find the right lobby for our players that we're all good in. Obviously, you know, when you look at the UWA side, though, SDK was a player who I was impressed with last week, helping them get that victory, as well as Crab, actually, if I recall, had some pretty cool midfield plays. So they're kind of the two I'm going to be looking at as well. But it still feels like Western Australia is going to be the underdogs in this.
Yeah, well, again, it's just the class. And we saw earlier, I think, from Sydney, right, where it's like two really strong players can really make all the difference. So, yeah, I'm expecting this to be pretty dominant, even though we've had so many close series.
Yeah, and it's not even like, you know, when it comes to the Macquarie side. I don't know where my brain was going right there. When it comes to the Macquarie side, though, like, it's not even like Akame is necessarily a poor player in that regards. I mean, they were in last time instead of Zen, so it was Baz, Lunar, and Akame. And Akame still fit right in. Like, they were still keeping up, and it was a 3-pronged attack, and they were running up some scores. So, like, this Macquarie team is something to be afraid of. Zen, similar player to Lunar as well. Like, expect to see some pretty high-level mechanics if they're given some space and some ball to work with. So, I'm feeling like out of all the series today, this one should be the 3-0.
Did Macquarie win last season?
No, I don't remember. I don't remember off the top of my head who won last season, so I'm going to do that research right now, and I'll let you call the start of the game.
Well, we probably should be starting soon. I'm excited to watch this one as well. Zen's always a really fun player to watch as well, obviously from that freestyling background. He really has the mechanic.
Yeah, he does, and I'm just going back to AEL University. Season 9, the defending champs was actually RMIT. Won last season over Monash, who I don't believe is in this one. That RMIT lineup, again, same as this time, but, you know, when they don't have the subs, Exodus, Sweeper, and Exile.
Wow, that's a good showing for them to win that one.
Yeah, as Zen is going to get the opening goal, 7 seconds in.
Yeah, Zen's a beast.
And it was, I'm just double checking it, yeah, it was over Monash, who was Civics Freeze and Kevin 07.
Wow. Alright, cool.
Also, apologies to UON. They did make top 4 last season. I forgot about that. My apologies to UON. They have cracked that bubble and it's made top 4, but I want to see them do it again. Yeah, no, Macquarie.
Is that the team with Storm on it?
Yes. Akame, by the way, too.
What a surprise. You forgot that too.
Look, Macquarie, though, they did finish 3rd. So they were up there. But I remember Zen was on the lineup but, like, didn't play any games.
Ah. What a slacker.
But yeah, the lineup that they used, it was like a 4-man lineup. Oh, maybe Zen was not on there. I don't remember. But it was Ray, Akame, Brazilian, and Joe Delva.
The Macquarie team.
Yeah, from
wow. We've really had RLCS players stepping into this season, apparently.
Yeah, Baz was definitely not there, and
Yeah.
Zen I thought was there for like 1 week, but he didn't play in the playoffs. So.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. No, I think the quality is going to be, yeah, very, very exciting this season. We've already seen some top plays today.
It's always fun looking back at like seeing the names of like the people who have won these events and like actually how many of them do go on to that RLCS event. Like you go back to season 8, which also would have happened last year. That was when UOW, who went on to win University of Wollongong, saw them play earlier today. I'm trying to remember who was on that UOW side. I think that was Shu. Oh, that's right. That was Shu, Bailey, and Siki on UOW last year.
Siki the carry, yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of sick carries, well, SCK gonna get one in.
Yeah, this game looked like it was gonna instantly run away from them, but you can see Akami in the bubble zone there, just doing absolutely nothing, just shadowing and getting outplayed. So unfortunate for him.
Unfortunate end result. 2-1
Bubble land.
lead.
It's bubble land.
Bubble Land, yeah, exactly. Hey, before I thought it was a Wizard of Oz thing, now Bubble Land sounds like a music festival.
Yeah, I think it sounds like an amusement park, you know? Like
True.
Bubble Land.
Oh, that'd be
yeah.
fun.
That would be a fun one, wouldn't it?
I would go to Bubble Land.
So would these guys. They're there all the time.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, it kind of feels like they're kind of... Well, a lot of the teams have been there throughout today. I expect less Bubble Land from our two teams right now, especially Baz looking for the reset underneath.
Ooh.
Found it, but Crab was there for the save.
Yeah, now it's Zen's turn, but sick. Is it, what, SCK? He goes in very quick to shut that down. It looks like Macquarie are almost like toying with their food, you know, just playing very slow and setting up all the plays.
Yeah, which it could be a way how to beat this team at the end of the day, to be honest. But I'm not surprised to see it. When you have that confidence, when you feel like you have the experience and the mechanical capabilities, yeah, they are going to be trying to be a little bit stylish, I believe, this time around. Crab, though, may have found the punish right here. Baz, off the backboard, can only do so much with it.
Whoa,
Ooh,
musty flip
to
off
Zen!
the ceiling
Oh.
to Zen. Man, that would have been a beautiful assist.
That would have just been a beautiful goal straight up had they put that one together. Unfortunately, did come up with that little bit short. Speaking of past winners and speaking of Baz, another fun fact, USYD, previous winner of the AEL event, negative on that team. Baz, now current teammate. See, it always,
Nice.
the winners always find their way to RLCS, or RLCS winners find their way to AEL. They're always, you know, side by side with each other.
And who was season 1 winner?
So is this you? Is that what you're getting at?
I think so. I want to hear you say it if it's true.
All right, we're going back.
Yeah, I didn't know they were up to season 9 now. AEL's
Well, this is
doing
season
good
10.
stuff. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 10 seasons.
Are there 2 seasons a year?
Yes, as Crab
Yeah.
finds the equalizing goal.
Wow, actually, Equalizer, yeah. No, it feels like Macquarie did not have their foot on the gas pedal. They're just letting this game, yeah, not run away from them, but their lead certainly has, and it's all tied up.
What university did you attend?
UNSW.
Okay, well, if it was season 1, there's no Wikipedia page for it.
Ah. 2 OG. Me and Jules.
You do have season 2 though, where Deacon won it with Slurpee, Vive, and Blitz.
Oh, that's a good team at the time. Wow.
I always forget how like old Vive is in the scene. Baz, what are you doing? Baz can't get the dunk.
Yeah, I think Macquarie would be surprised that this game is so close. It feels like they've been very nonchalant in this game, even pre-jumping. But that was almost an awesome goal. Here's Zen, 1v1 chance. SCK almost gets it, but well defended.
Yeah, big saves coming through now with only 35 seconds left. Baz looking to drop it down to Zen,
Oh,
who
nice
has a
pass.
Kami, and that's going to be a goal.
Beautiful.
3-2. Macquarie retakes the lead.
Repping the Bliss logo as well. Did Akami ever play for them, or is it just throwback to Zen?
I think it's, I'm not sure. I don't know. I think Akami,
Maybe he just likes the goal explosion.
I mean, Makami is the most veteran player on this team. Like, so, I think, if anything. Probably adapting it. Oh, basement.
Yeah, crossbar and down from Zen. They were looking a bit sleepy in the middle here, but they've certainly remembered how to play and score these goals. Saf, no chance there.
Yeah, no chance at all. Yeah, I'm just going back through all the seasons and that, you know, 3 through 5, just UOM dominance.
Wow.
Yeah. Again, Ben, Tolendina, and Riv, right? Like.
Wow, that is a dominant team as well.
Yeah, like, no one was beating that. No one was beating that. Baz now with the chance. Won't get the double. Will not matter. Macquarie's going to go ahead, take game number 1. 4-2 victory. Made it look easy at times, but still gave up 2 goals, Jake. So we'll see how that happens. And
oh, unfortunate.
No,
Did UNSW win any other seasons?
I don't believe so, no.
Ah, disappointing.
You need to go back. You need to help them out.
Need to go do a PhD or something.
Yeah. So it would have been season 1, I'm guessing, which I don't have. The one season with no Wikipedia page.
There was no records. That's how old I am.
Yeah.
Maybe some hieroglyphics somewhere.
It was before Bassink was running, you know, the Wikipedia pages.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, we'll just take your word for it.
Yeah, you have to. I have a trophy from it actually. Not here.
Was it you? Wouldn't that have been beating like QUT as well back when Torsos was like playing on QUT?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Me and Jules were the only RLCS players, I think.
Yeah. So who are you playing against?
I wish I could tell you. I don't remember.
Unfortunate. Just that much of a dominant performance. Just cruised right on over everyone. Anyways, we're getting geared up for game 2 right now. Again, Macquarie definitely looks like they are the team to beat in this season, but defending champs can look strong as well. We saw them play earlier today, and again, UWA, well, it could be their season. Would be a big-time statement victory if they were able to dethrone Macquarie right now and hand them their first loss in a game. Not going to get it just yet.
I'm almost more impressed with UOW than Macquarie at the moment. Macquarie looking a little sleepy, and I mean UOW had Mage, so I mean that's hard to compete with.
that Mage bridge is only going to burn you in the long run, man, I'm telling you. It's not. That's not where you want to build your camp. Not when there's players like Storm out there on UOM.
Is this what you were like to Luna? No wonder he doesn't want you wearing his jersey, man.
Yeah, well, you were with me on those desks. You know what I was.
Whoa, Luna. No, okay, fair.
Yeah, you know.
I was a Luna fanboy from day one.
And I admittedly, I'm a fan of Luna the person. I'm a fan of Luna the meme or the Twitter account. I support Lunar in that, but like, again, Lunar actually, that first regional, the Winter Open, Lunar was amazing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And then the cup happened.
No. Blame the team.
I mean, the problem was Lunar was the team. Anyways, let's see what Zen can do. Gets it to the backboard. Baz has a peek. Not even there.
Yeah, look how slow Macquarie are playing, man. They're just like, I don't know. This wouldn't fly against, you know, a team looking to punish. And it looks like Crab's already decided that he's had enough of it because he gets a goal from it.
I did highlight SCK and Crab, the players to look out for on this UWA side, and they'll come together for a goal right now. And you are right. If you're going to play sluggish, there are teams here that can punish you for it. Like, I would say arguably all the teams can punish you for it. It's why we've seen so many goals catching players out in no man's land when they were sluggish before. And just because you have RLCS star power on your side doesn't make you immune from misplays.
Called Bubble Land, by the way.
Yeah, Bubble Land. I gotta stick with it. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, it's surprising. Yeah, like Baz and Zen really aren't showing their RLCS caliber, you know. They're just, it's all a bit chill, but And you can see just very slow, very awkward. Baz is going for demos on the backboard. Like,
Zen was trying to force a musty. Like,
Yeah.
they could be looking for clips on stream.
Look, honestly, they could be. Again, a lot of people like play up to their competition, and I'm sure Macquarie would if they start to feel threatened in this series. But I mean, they're down. 2.5 minutes left. They're gonna have to start putting their foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah, well, we'll see how they play these final 2 minutes, because Crab showing some skills of their own. Baz will be forced to make that save. Saf now looking, wanted to get that center to SCK, but didn't have enough power behind it. Ball up for grabs. Baz plays for keeps. And here comes Zen across the middle, who just doesn't take the shot.
Yeah, but he passes it, although locked out. Very well done from UWA here, and yeah, they're not going down here. They're maintaining their lead, and they're shutting out Macquarie.
Yeah, that they are. And as the time ticks down, hey, maybe we'll see Macquarie get a little bit panicky. A chance for Crab. Redirects it, but won't get the goal.
Yeah, Baz almost scoring an own goal, though. It was a nice pass. It's a 3-man pass play back to Baz. Baz too fancy, though. Again, going for clips, trying to
double
fake
commit.
it.
And now it's an open net. Oh, Baz back for the save.
Barely, though. Yeah, everyone playing with fire here on Macquarie, and they're running out of time.
Yeah, this is getting some Season 3 Griffith vibes right now. Akame throwing it over to Zen, pops it up, Crab.
Dangerous.
Has the boost, so we'll make the save. That was dangerous.
Yeah, but Crab, I mean, what a play from him shutting it out. And Kami, everyone back from Macquarie quickly, but again, they need this goal. Here's a good chance. Crab not able to get it on target, though.
Zen looks for Akami, who will just get the booming clear down to the opposite end. Now looking to pressure SCK. Got the touch. Zen there waiting. Has Baz across the middle, but they push too far forward. SCK takes it off them. 40 seconds left. UWA. They're getting closer.
Yeah, they're looking good. They're keeping Macquarie to a clean sheet, but like we've been talking about, teams start to get very impressive when there is low time on the board. And again, it just feels like Macquarie need a jolt of energy or something, but 20 seconds left. It's UWA with the ball.
Yeah, Baz will clear it across the midfield line. Crab, the third defender, is going to try to chase it on the wall. Actually fakes the first touch. Zen goes for the dunk. Doesn't find it. Akami got a light touch, but it's awkward positioning. Zen has the back pass. Baz is going to go for the dribble. 0 seconds by the time it hits the ground. Doesn't get the reset because Saf steals it away, and game 2 goes to UWA.
Wow, well played from UWA. I'm glad to see that because again, Macquarie, they're just having a little too much fun. You know? They're just being very slow, a bit funky, and UWA aren't having it.
I mean, look, 1 shot to 9 tells the story there.
Wow, is that seriously what it was? Wow, it was. But yeah, like they weren't taking shots. Every touch they were trying to do, it was like a fancy like touch and dribble to yourself, but it's all too slow. You need to create those chances to then go for those mechanics. It's just a bit disrespectful, honestly, to try and think that every time you touch the ball, you'll be able to mechanically outplay and get a goal like that.
I do wonder how warm the Macquarie side is, because the reason why we had to wait till 9 o'clock was because a couple of their players, I think, were finishing classes or work or something and weren't available until 9. So, like, they haven't had as much warm-up time. Not making excuses for them, but I do wonder if that did come into play a little bit.
Man, I do not miss 9 p.m. finishing uni classes. Those are the worst. Yes. Yeah, they would be tired as if they're coming back from that.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. I always like the early morning classes. Get it done out of the way. Have the rest of the day for yourself. The late finishers.
Yeah, but mornings also suck. Uni can sometimes just.
But you get it out of the way early. I don't know. It's the same thing. Like, I like morning. I think I just like working in the morning more than in the evening.
If I could wake up, sure. But I'm just a baby with my sleep, man. I just need so much.
I mean, I enjoy my sleep too, which is why we are in the situation where we're in, where I am like, oh look, more game 5s. Either way, Akame, we'll try to get it past the middle rolling.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to take your power nap during the break?
No.
Oh,
I mean, if I was taking that power nap, I was not waking up.
I was honestly worried about that. I was like, Jake, you're gonna do the ad reads. You're gonna run the show. Can't rely on Max.
Now we're here. Look, as soon as the game starts, the adrenaline kicks in, right? And you're good to go. That's how I feel, at least. Baz playing with their food. Won't be able to turn it into shooting pressure. And now SCK is taking it back up the other way.
They still are, aren't they? They're just playing. They're still being slow. You can see, look, Zen being very fancy, but it doesn't lead to much. You need more than that to score against a solid defense. And Akami in a difficult spot there, but gets the save.
Because here's the thing. When you're going for, like, musties on every touch, when you're going for the style points, if you pull them off, you look great. If you don't pull it off and drop,
don't rush it, don't rush it.
It looks silly. Oh, Saf is there.
Ooh, great play. Never mind. He actually did have to rush it. It was great play from Macquarie to get back in time, but Crab too quick, and great follow-up there from Saf. Gets the lead, and look, I'm rooting for them. This is exciting.
Yeah, I actually think, UWA would not have pegged them to take a game. Now have the lead in game 3, looking to get to match point. This is fantastic stuff. And Crab has a chance here. Zen just beats him to the ball.
Yeah, it goes to show, like, normally when you play Rocket League, it tends to be just the team with the better players to win, right? It's like normally they'll be able to figure out something, but it really feels like UWA, just their strategy is better. They're looking better like a team. You can see they're pushing forward. Quarry's on the back foot. They're looking very solid, and they're taking it to, the RLCS names.
I'm not going to read what I just read in Twitch chat out loud, but I encourage everyone to have a quick look at Crab. Tries to find the shot. Not quite there. Saf with the follow-up coming up that little bit closer. 2 minutes left. If Macquarie's going to turn it on, now would be the time. Pass to Baz. They do not connect.
They're not connecting. I mean, this would be crazy to have them shut out 2 games in a row. I'm not expecting it. I am still expecting Macquarie to get a goal, although SCK, big demo, is it open? Zen doesn't get it, and it's dunked! What a play from Crab!
Crab looked strong last week and is looking even stronger this week right here. That dunk at the end, the cherry on top of a fantastic play, and here comes UWA. They're looking for that statement win, Jake. Over the past 2 games, they've only held Macquarie to 2 shots on net.
I mean, this is just so impressive for UWA. I mean, I hope they hold it. It can sometimes be difficult for teams to close it out. And sometimes stuff like this happens when the underdog gets ahead. So we'll see. It's a great play from Zen. Again, probably no one expecting that. And we'll see if Macquarie can continue this comeback.
Yeah, still has about a minute and a half to hold on to that 1-goal lead. A second goal, or a third goal this time around, would do themselves some favors. Baz stretches it out to Akame. SCK will play that corner. Baz sitting back. He is able to create some space with it. Has Akame over the middle. Doesn't connect straight away, but there's the setup. Zen, though, unable to get to the ball.
Yeah, SCK coming from the side. There's a lot of space. Passes to Saf, although maybe unwisely it did not work out. Macquarie players were lurking. That's a great pass. Zen's there, but Saf, what a block from him. Keeps the lead.
Isn't able to get it just yet. Now Akame actually doesn't get the second touch, and Saf will take it away from them. Time ticking down. Zen playing pretty far forward, is able to keep it up high, and Macquarie's really trying to use elevation to their advantage, and it's just not working out.
I mean, look, Macquarie are actually trying now. Look at this. They're playing fast. They're connecting. They're making WA panic, but it might be a little too late. Only 30 seconds left. Can this pressure continue? That's a great pass. Akami backboards it, though, and Zen can't follow it up. Time is not on their side. They need this goal.
This could be the beginning of a pretty monumental upset right now. Akame through the corner, has Baz there, but they're not going to stick with it. Zen got demoed. 8 seconds left. It's going to come down to one more play. That dunk from Saf makes it that much harder.
Oh, Baz to Zen. Zen's forward. He doesn't get faked, though. Puts it to the ground, and UWA, our first team to match point.
Oh boy, Macquarie, if they're going to win this one, they're going to have to go to a game 5. And even though they got more shots on target this time around, yeah, playing with their food too much a little bit at the start. Now they're unable to kind of finish off some of these plays. UWA, they're on the precipice of the biggest upset so far this season.
Well, again, the last 2 minutes were the Macquarie we were expecting and the Macquarie that would beat everyone. They were looking great. They were looking dominant. And UWA were not holding them out for long. And honestly, we're a bit fortunate that Akami missed that open net. So, but we'll see. Now there's only 2 games possibly left. Macquarie need to win them both to take this out. And UWA are looking rock solid.
Yeah, UWA, if they get another hot start, it's doable. But the thing is, I still feel like just based on the individual skills that you can see on that Macquarie lineup, like the star power behind it, it's still tough to believe that they're going to be able to seal the deal. This last game is going to be the hardest for them, even if they get 2 chances at it. I do genuinely believe that. We'll see, though. Sometimes teams just don't click on the day.
Yeah. No, we definitely saw what we were talking about. UWA, they started to get a little more passive, a little bit more confused because of it, and you could see that Macquarie was starting to step up. And if Macquarie do that for an entire game, I think they're certainly still favorites to win this series. But like you're saying, yeah, maybe there's just something off today with the Macquarie. The late classes, late work, those do have real effects in the game.
Yeah, and if that's going to be a regular thing for this team, I don't know. We'll see how the season plays out. Either way, SCK, first shot taken, was saved by Baz. Now Saf's going to try to create some space. Zen crosses over the pitch. Akami not really ready for it. Will be challenged again by SCK. Now Crab, who has been amazing so far, beats Baz to it off the backboard, but no one in position for the shot.
Yeah, no one able to push forward here. It's a big dunk. Macquarie looking to make a chance out of that, but it just kind of neutralizes in the corner.
Neutralizing. Now we get demos in front of the net. Still 3:50 to go. Zen chases the ball back into their own corner. Saf wants to get a dunk.
Oh, nice
Puts
dunk.
it back down. Akami will be the one who follows it up now. They're going to look to dribble it straight down the middle. Zen collects, but they don't put it on target.
Yeah, close though. That was a great idea. Very tricky from Akami. Here's another one. Akami gets the goal. Baz causing too much confusion.
Yeah, that was just too much pressure too quick. Poor Saf alone
Poor
wanted
Saf,
to get
yeah.
that read and really just pre-jumped into bubble land.
Yeah, no, SCK absolutely in bubble land as well. Just caught spectating the play, not sure what was going on. Wow, UWA going for a fast kickoff. The disrespect is going to the other side now that they're on match point, and again, I like it. They should be confident. They've looked like the better team, but they don't have the lead here. Almost impressive pass.
That was almost a good equalizer. SCK just that little bit too slow. Now Baz actually takes it themselves. They had Zen for a pass, but Saf, I think, was eyeing it up, so went solo instead. Still didn't really work out. Here comes Crab. Demo. SCK just got to center it to Saf, but puts it too close to the net.
Yeah, not quite, but 3 minutes. Plenty of time left. UWA to equalize here, and Baz, that's slow! Big chance there. The attack continues though. Akami looking very awkward. No one looking like they have much boost. Baz does, but he's very flat-footed in net.
Crab is really fun to watch. This is the second series in a row with Crab in it where like my eyes have been on them more so than anyone else on the pitch. Super impressive player, and now has a chance right here, trying to cross up Akami, putting it in, and it's a tie game.
Yeah, out of nowhere, Zen just messing up his fancy double touches, bumping his teammate, and again, Crab's not having it. That disrespect, playing too fancy, and he's like, look, I'm just going to shoot powerfully, I'm going to play fast, and it's going to work.
After last week, I remember being super impressed with Crab, and you know, I asked Bass.
No, that's so sad. Crab.
Can't have nice things. Can't tell nice anecdotes.
What happened last week, Max?
I was just saying, I was asking Bass, saying, you know, who is Crab? I've never heard of them before. They look amazing, and Bass was just like, oh yeah, Crab is Crab. And well, Baz is Baz, and that was sick.
All right. This is what they've been looking for all series, you know, these like follow it, crazy push forward, and just nice belly flop dunk. You'll be feeling good at that one.
Oh, made it look so easy, and now comes the...
Zen hits him with the oops.
Yeah, here it comes. Look, it's a Zen team, Jake. You had to be expecting it at some point, right?
That shows weakness, to be honest. When the favorite team is starting to emote like that, it shows they're a little worried.
Yeah, well, double commits now, middle of the field. Baz and Zen. Baz and Zen have not been on the same page. Like, they have been the two getting in each other's way.
Exactly. Yeah. No, again, everything's just felt a little bit awkward. That's a big demo. It's open. Crab gets it. Nice shot.
And here we go. UWA not done yet. As you can see, Sap with the demo. Crab with the shot.
Clinical, man. Nice.
And we're back with the shot.
Yeah. Nah, that's good mechanics from Crab.
That was fantastic. 100 seconds on the clock. UWA looking for the equalizer. Looking for the series win potentially. It is McQuarrie trying to take us to Game 5 in a position would not have expected them to be in. Back against the wall here, and, well, they've risen to it to an extent. Would love a second goal. Zen hunts, but won't find the touch.
Yeah, everyone looking very awkward, but Crab emerges with the ball. Here's a big chance for Baz, though. He's really starting to pop off in this game.
Yeah, as strong as, Crab has been, Baz in this game has been next level as well. Ooh. Save, but there is Baz once again. Give him the hat trick. You give him the 2-goal lead.
What a play from Akami, though. That should have gone in, man. I mean, crazy save from Crab, but Baz, well played. Really having a massive game here. Hat trick for him, and very important game. Possibly taking us to a Game 5.
Yeah, I think we are at this stage. 1 minute to go, 2 goals. It's a tough ask as nice bumps coming through after the demo. Crab now demoing Zen as well. I have to agree. I think they're thinking, they're trying to get in McQuarrie's head with some of these plays.
Oh, the other way? Because McQuarrie started it, right?
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. But, we're seeing demo hunting coming from UWA after the nice bumps. There's mind games going on, and I don't know who it's benefiting yet.
Yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see. Like you said, Zen's kind of used to this, so maybe he's. Oh, big miss! Oh, Crab's gonna be disappointed with that one. Oh, there's nothing better than someone talking smack, just missing the ball like that. He's gonna be very sad.
If Crab had turned, oh no! Oh no! Yeah, he must be right. Like that. That has to be a troll shot.
Again, what's going on here, though? We've had a rage quit. We're having own goaling in a very close game as well. These mentalities are not super solid.
I think it was McQuarrie last week who did own goal intentionally to give themselves a Brazil.
Oh, I mean that's fair though. That's like 7-1. That was 4-2. If they let that goal in, 4-3 kickoff goal, tied up. That's spicy territory.
What's that movie where Jason Statham has to keep his adrenaline at a certain level, otherwise he has a heart attack?
Is this you to not nap today?
Well, no. This is what Zen was trying to do. You gotta keep it moving. Crank, thank you, Guru.
Well, it's both of you, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun fact, everybody. I'm not a sleeper. You were talking about your sleep. I didn't get that. So here we go. Game number 5. Final game of the evening. Because, of course, we would have 3 Game 5s here, Jake, on your first ever.
I know. Impressive. And a late start. It's a big day. But yeah, let's see how this game goes. I mean, that last game was really off the back of a big performance from Baz. I'm not sure if they can rely on him to pull that out again.
I don't know. If you look at Hustle G's success,
never mind.
It was from big performances from Baz, and he's going to do it again right here across the middle. Baz is used to being the focal point of the team. Also, sick reset from Zen.
Beautiful pass from Zen as well. This is what we've been waiting for the whole time. And again, it does feel like they've kind of just waited until their back was against the wall to start playing their best.
We'll see, though. It's always risky when teams do this, and I've seen plenty an AEL team play with this kind of bravado and then come up short in the final hurdle. It happened more times than I mean, I was talking to you about it before, Griffin. It happened with them all the time. So we'll see what happens here.
You can't, even if you're the better team, you can't guarantee you're winning every single game. Even getting to Game 5 is just making it very risky here. Macquarie to not take this victory out. I'm sure probably wouldn't game differentials matter for like tiebreakers as well and everything? Like,
I would assume so, but Baz is still going to find that second goal, and it is 2-0 now in our first minute of play.
if Baz is actually a beast, what has happened? They weren't looking super impressive those first few games, and then suddenly Baz is just scoring everything he touches.
Yeah, this is the Hustle G Baz, who I believe that's actually like changed teams now. I'm not sure if Baz is still on. I'm not sure if Hustle G still exists.
Yeah, OC Rostermania is probably starting again.
Oh, yeah, a lot of it probably behind the scenes as well, but yeah, Baz is currently on. Yes, he is on a new team.
Oh, what team?
With Myth Antonio, Tony's Homies.
That's a good name.
That's a good team. Baz, Myth Antonio. So they no more negative.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I'll be excited to watch them. Although, look, you can see UWA, they're still fighting in this game, and there's still plenty of time left. Really just looking for those simple, like, powerful shots and goals that's gotten them this far.
Yeah, maybe we'll find it right here. Crab pops it up, and it's going to follow it through as well. What a
nice
touch!
shot.
Zen, though, there for the save.
Yeah, great save from Zen. But again, they're not going to keep them out forever if Crab keeps them up.
Yeah, Crab just doing good work. Baz, though, from underneath, trying to get bullied off the ball. Stuck with it long enough for the rest of the team to collect boosts, collect their rotations, but it doesn't work out. Now a chance to pass across the middle to
lots
nobody.
Of time. Oh, CK kind of wasting it though.
Yeah, too slow to the play. Too slow to the play. And now Zen has a chance. Crab bumps him away.
Yeah, but Baz, look how he's very keen to score these goals, staying very close, although it's making him a little awkward here, but again, he has the mechanics to get out of that.
We hit our final 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Zen doesn't quite get that reset they were looking for. Ball will go past that midfield line. Here we go, Saf. Second touch not there, Akame and Baz. After play some defense, you had Zen cheating forward. A goal, a 3-goal lead. Jake, I think that would put this one away. They're not finding it just yet.
Yeah, no, UWA definitely struggling now that Macquarie have really get the level we were expecting out of them, and just look, they're playing quickly now, they're connecting well, and they're looking that class above the, yeah, we were waiting for. Look at Baz recovering backwards as well, and Zen scoring backwards as well. Maybe they are still freestyling a little bit.
I think they are a little bit, but you know what? I think Akame should be championed a bit more as the strongest player on this team, because I want the dominance to come back in favor.
I know, it's the first dominance we've seen in a long time, eh? Oh, there was a dominance last series as well, but yeah, they're rare.
They are rare these days. And now Akame had a chance to put it in, had the breakaway. Crab, what a sick save!
Yeah, barely. Baz almost got that in from a crazy angle. But the game goes on, but 3 goals, a minute and a half. It's getting difficult. There needs to be some magic coming out of UWA, but it's all Macquarie right now. Zen with the beautiful redirect off the backboard.
Yeah, this is definitely all Macquarie. And oh, man. Look, WrestleMania was last weekend. I'm getting those Lol Cena win vibes right now with this Macquarie team where it looks like you have them, it looks like you got them, and then in the final minutes, they just take it to that next level, and all of a sudden, it's 4-0.
Yeah, no, this game certainly ran away from them, but UWA, I'm telling you, I am very impressed with them, and if they can improve a bit more, I think in a possible rematch in the playoffs, they'll have a great chance.
Oh, yeah, I think that actually could be a fun series to see them go 7, see how that one would play out. But for right now, it's another Game 5 after, close series that just goes really heavily favored one way.
Yeah, we haven't had that today, haven't we? It's interesting, but sometimes, yeah, these things happen. Games can just get away from you.
Yeah, this game has definitely gotten away from the UWA side. Hats off to them, though. Strong performance. And again, Crab, I think, is a player to keep eyes on in this event. But as we hit our final half minute of play, 4 goals, a bit too much to come back from. Crab one more, throws it to Zap. And that's going to be a 4-1 game.
Look. Possible. But you're going to have to get heaps of kickoff goals. We'll see.
Crazier things have happened, but if it was
crazy
2...
goal explosion.
If it was 2, I'd be buying that. 3, though, Jake? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we get the 4 goals in 30 seconds. What?
Oh, crap! What is that, bro? Oh, man, look, he's been good enough all series. We can maybe let him get away with that one, but that was wide open.
That would have made starting to make believers, I think, out of us all. Instead, well, Macquarie is where dreams go to die, unless you're a Macquarie fan, of course, in which case you are celebrating high. 5-1 now as Zen finds another goal.
Dude, I am so happy this game wasn't closer. Imagine if that was like to equalize. That would have just been devastating. At least they probably weren't going to win anyway, but wow, what a miss.
Oh, we've seen some heartbreaking goals in the past. And, we're not going to see one here. Ball will fall in front of the net, Saf. Not quite there in time. Macquarie takes the series in Game 5.
Yeah, GG's. Another awesome series. And Macquarie, we had their doubts. I think with good reason. They weren't playing their best to start, but it showed their potential near the end there.
Yeah, it did show their potential, and it did show, in the end what they could do. And I'm excited to see where Macquarie goes from here, because I'm still trying to, where UWA goes from here, too. Because, I don't know if they're, the 4th best team, if they're cracking into that top 3. Because, again, I really, really like both UOW and RMIT when they have their full rosters. So, and UON is a team to keep eyes on as well. So, it's really tough to kind of peg where UWA is. But going 5 games against Macquarie, I mean, that's something to consider.
I'm big fans of this UWA team. I think they played really well. I really do. And yeah, even though they don't have the big RLCS names on them yet, maybe they will soon. Maybe in this upcoming split, we'll start to see.
Damn it. Crab.
Crab. The other one's popping off.
Crab and Saf, I think, is the other one who I was impressed with in this series in particular. But
SCK played well as well. I'm telling you, all 3 of them were solid.
Solid team. Excited to see where they'd go, but let's take a look at where we went today. We can take a look at our results from League Play Round 2. Griffith over UTS in 5. UON over USYD in 5. Macquarie over UWA in 5. And RMIT, I know it says 0, but I almost think you should put an FF there after what we saw at the end. But yeah, 3-0 UOW did get that win over RMIT.
Yeah, what a great day. Just awesome close matchups. Even the UOW RMIT, that was a great series as well. Very close. RMIT probably really could have won that first game as well, the way Kuma came out of the gates, but wasn't meant to be. A great day overall.
Still kind of crazy how it all play out, as we're going to bring up our standings, which I can tell you right now are not correct. Because I believe UTS should be 0-2. Well, UTS has apparently played UTS should be 0-2, not 1-1. So just pretend UTS is 0-2, and then you've got our correct standings right there. I mean, they'd still be in 7th place, so it doesn't matter that much.
Oh yeah, is it mathematically 2 teams have to be 0-2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And
you got math on your side.
And considering UTS went 2-3. The fact that their score is 3-6 means that they won their last series 1-3. Yeah,
it happens.
Yeah, pretty special series. But yeah, so UTS 0-2. But outside of that, 4 teams 1-1. Macquarie and UOW currently sitting atop at that 2-0 place right now, and I'm excited to see what happens when those 2 teams go at it.
Yeah, no, I think it's a pretty competitive top 4, top 5. Honestly, it's looking good.
It is looking good, but also what looks good too are our beautiful sponsors. So once again, would like to thank Predator Gaming, our gaming PC partner for this event, providing high-end gaming-focused PC solutions in both laptops and desktop formats, powered, of course, by Intel. AOC monitors, our gaming monitor partner who provides the best in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And Game on Cancer, I'm going to call out the QR code right now. Go ahead and scan that one if you please. It is the charity of choice for AEL, who fund much-needed cancer research projects. If you'd like to donate, please head to AEL's Tiltify campaign page, where you can figure out how to give to these great causes. And of course, while you're out there doing all that, make sure to follow the AEL at AU Esports League to stay up to date on all AEL events, competitions, and activations. There's been quite a few of those coming up. It's Supernova Sydney coming up. I know Supernova Gold Coast is coming up as well, so you can find out information on both of those. I don't think it is Sydney. Actually, I think it might be Melbourne. My apologies. I don't know. There's Supernova. If there's a Supernova in your area, AEL's going to be there. That's the better way of looking at it. I know there's one on the Gold Coast. I don't know what happens outside Queensland, Jake. This is my state. But yeah,
not many people know what's going on inside Queensland, so I guess there's something going on there.
Yeah, well, we got Supernova Gold Coast coming up. But also follow us on our socials as well, if you please. I mean, I don't really know. Neither of us are big Twitter guys, are we?
Nah, I'm a big Twitter lurker. I enjoy reading Twitter, but not a big poster.
Yeah. So.
I'll like retweet the tweet once in a while. But...
So everyone just at just at Jake as much as possible, and he'll read your tweets, like, because it's lurker. And if you want Jake to read your tweet, go ahead and add him, and at me as well, so I can join in on that. If you can find us on Twitter. But I'm not going to tell you what our Twitters are. You're going to have to find us on your own. You're going to have to do the research yourself. You're mostly uni students. I trust you to do it. That is going to do
We have pretty boring handles.
Yeah, they'll find us somewhere. But I think that's going to do us for tonight, though, Jake. I think it's time to say goodbye. So, final verdict. What would you give? What would you give your first AEL broadcast?
Dude, 10 out of 10. Today had everything. Close games, own goals, some cool highlight plays as well. It was a fun day.
It has your new favorite player in Mage getting a win, so there you go. We'll see how that carries on. But for us, signing off, once again, we will be back next week, possibly starting a little bit later. So again, make sure you follow those socials. Could be a 7 o'clock start next week. So keep up to date on that. And until then, have a great day, everybody.